the sort you better leave behind. The faceless metal man, you better hide. Didn't do me much good, but you might as well try. He's got no eyes, he's got no soul, the faceless metal man. Coming, the faceless metal man. Burning with that sort of anger, the sort you better leave behind. The faceless metal man. You better hide. Didn't do me much good, but you might as well try. He's got no eyes, he's got no soul, the faceless metal man. Coming, the faceless metal man. Burning with that sort of anger, the sort you better leave behind. The faceless metal man. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down, 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 down.
Dancing
Wow.
with the Hunt Showdown's menu theme.
Wow.
I was heavily inspired by Hunt Showdown when I made that music. I was quite pleased with it. It also has the borders for the campaign if you listen too closely. So, hello and welcome once again to Tattletales RPG, the only RPG server on Twitch with live wife and piggy cam. And happens to be where you're most certainly welcome. Say hi, wife.
How do you know?
She said hi.
Oh,
What?
just literally, I poured out the food and he knocked it over.
You leave our sons alone. So, we are back with the Memories of Mensolum mini campaign, The Flight of the Geldington. Well, last we left off, we entered into the world of Mensolum once again in the high spires of Greymill, the third great capital of Medissa, the city of industry, greed, and profit. You were introduced to our characters: Perseus, a young psychic boy on the run; Bastion, a soldier from Bastion, who seems to be out seeing the world; a Kaijia Kin, former soldier of the Bastion 13 trenches, by the name of Glock Glock. Fuck. Definitely said that. Yeah. By the name of Liam. Being portrayed by everyone's favourite furry bait in our server. And Christopher, our local mutant. Our players were a part of a grand market parade, a send-off to the Geldington, this enormous cruise ship with taverns and brothels and corridors that could do a town justice, with fighting pits and spas and bathhouses. Yes, I have made a bathhouse map. It's happening, everybody. We're getting our beach episode. Stay calm.
Jesus.
I have been pestered by you lot for a beach episode for God knows how long. If you don't take the opportunity... Yes, with a beach.
Hey, not a beach. That's a ship beach. Unless we're crashing into a beach.
No, it's just a bathhouse. I can remove the bathhouse. I can destroy it if needed. Give me a sledgehammer in 20 minutes, and I'll see it done.
Give me the sledgehammer.
However, as you are our lucky ticket winners, you were given specific tickets that allowed you passage aboard the Geldington itself, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the world of Mensolum, for better or for worse. As the beginnings of this trip began to be rearranged and organised, however, there were strange stirrings in the crowd, as a Tenebrae, one of the demon hunters of Greymill, plague-masked with heavy armoured coat, Wobby would recognise from his time as playing the Good Doctor, entered into the crowd searching for a somnomancer, somebody whose dreams bleed into that of reality itself, and when they awaken can cause untold horror and damage. The Tenebrae, however... Oh, cock and balls. The Tenebrae's cock and balls. The Tenebrae, however, was unable to... The hell? What the hell? Stupid stream. The Tenebrae, however, was unable to find the somnomancer they were looking for before shots rang out in the open surrounding vista of the Spiredocks. Now, you had managed to make your way to the top end of the Spiredocks, but what I would like you all to do is to roll me. Let's make it a choice. Let's roll either might checks or agility checks. Whoever gets the highest gets to be the closest to the airship.
I'm gonna do my agility check.
Sounds good.
What was the other option?
Might or agility.
Oh boy.
Also, hello, Novo. Okay. That would place you.
Could I use that point of salvation for that reroll?
Potentially. Salvation is a shared resource amongst the party, earned through doing various bits and bobs. You can spend salvation to gain plus 1d4 to a check, to lower the fear counter of all your characters by 1, to auto-succeed a courage check, to turn the tables and gain a major narrative advantage, or to intervene and protect an ally. The only one you could currently do is gain a d4. Don't forget as well, guys, there is the adrenaline rule, which allows you to add your adept die to your roll, an additional one. So, for example, Gluck here rolled a d6. You could roll another d6, add it to your roll. However, you automatically gain a level of fear. This is the equivalent of the adrenaline rule from Alien, which some of you might be familiar with.
In that case, I'm not going to use that point of salvation. I think I'm fine with the 9. I think I'll be alright.
Okay, that would place you there. There's Bastion and there's Liam. Where the fuck is Wobby? Wobby, you bitch, where are you?
I would answer that question if I knew myself.
I'll stick you here behind that building. Cool. Okay, let's go to our map. So, gunfire, flashes, bolts of lightning strike across the Spiredocks themselves. Immediately, this crowd begins screaming as bodies press into you all. You run the risk, by the way, of being carried away by the tide here. I would like everybody to please +1 to their fear. And due to the gunfire around you as lightning flares and the crowd pushes, the threat level is going up to 3.
Boy, how you do that fear shit?
So on your character sheet, it is just a consumable, and you just add it to your sheet. You just go from 1, change it to 2. So under inventory, you will scroll down, you will find fear, and it has 12 charges, up them to 2. Or by 2. So, threat level has increased to 3 as you are part of a pressed throng. Surrounding you on all sides, you can see civilians screaming. Why the hell does the chat look so fucking bad? Interesting.
Yeah, I can't equip any of it.
You don't need to equip it, you just need to up it.
I'm trying to do just that, but
So,
I can't.
on charges, there's 0 out of 12. Just click on the 0 and change it to a 2. It should work.
Oh, allow me to enunciate.
Do you share your screen for me then?
I cannot.
Yeah.
Only your foot's visible. Right, looking Liam. Let's have a pooch. Why can't you click on that? Liam, top left of your character sheet, it's locked. What the fuck?
Now do you understand, boy?
Configure ownership. You are the owner, what the fuck? Why can't you edit your character sheet? Change the type. Go, oh yeah, go edit. Maybe that'll work. There you go, change that to 2. Okay, go on edit again. Go, details. Okay, change limited uses to 2. Okay, cool. So now you've got 10 out of 12 fear, so that needs to be at 10. Spent 10. There you go. There you go. Cool. Everyone got that? Sweet. So I'm going to add everyone into our initiative. Please do not roll initiative. Because it will. Again, this is learning the system. No, I'm not rolling for all these tokens, just the main ones. Actually, you know what? I'll do the feudsmen separately. I'll let them sort of go on a player turn. But I will have the Tenebrae take his own turn. Security, the feudsman, the Aquabrati. Okay, so is everyone in the initiative?
I believe so.
So here's how initiative works in our system. You all need to declare what stage of initiative you are going into. There are 3 different types. Okay, Prepartitio, Cades, and Discretio. Prepartitio gives you 2 fast and 1 reflex action. Cades gives you 1 slow, 1 fast, 1 reflex. And Discretio gives you 2 slow actions. This is all. Thank you so much, sweetie. You are the best. These are all available on the quick reference guide. Do we all have it open?
Yeah, they're all available on our Patreon.
On our Patreon for £5 a month, yes. You can download our quick reference guide.
How do you
Nah.
have all these names? Eh?
What names?
For the initiative?
Prepartitio is just Latin for be prepared. Cades is Latin for slaughter, which is why your Sith was called that. And Decretio is the end of a crescendo. It's not that in depth, I promise.
You say that now, but 10 sessions in, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
What have I done wrong?
Nothing yet that I can prove.
Remember, guys, DMs are people too. Not proper people, but we are people. Alright, so.
Some DMs are people too. Some are ChatGPT.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So, I am going to declare all of the Acrobrati into the Cades. Initiative's still not working. Foundry is being what I like to define a mega bitch at the moment. You know what, just for the sake of this, I'm going to disable MIDI so nothing's automated, so that we can learn our rules, and it might fix initiative. Right, you're going to have to refresh, boys. Sorry.
It forced us anyway. Fuckwit.
Get fucked, nerd. Refresh much?
Whop it on the table and we'll find out.
It's too fucking hot. Wipe has cooked me dinner and it is hot. So the 3 types of initiative are smack the crap, wait for smack, and run around like mad and hope to trip. Kind of. They give you versatility, and different subclasses and talents have effects during different initiatives. So, for example, the Commoner Outcast is really good during the Prepartitio stage. What is that? A birthday card? From Archie to...
Put a stamp on any scribble.
I'm so confused.
It's clearly a birthday card that Archie's got hold of.
Oh, I see. Yes. Right. So they're going to go into the Cades section of initiative. So I'm going to roll them. Or not, because initiative's still not working. Yeah, fucking cunts. Alright. Initiative. Roll it. Why is nothing rolling, Foundry? Are you guys seeing rolls? Is empathy working at least? Okay, empathy's working. Fine. It's just initiative. Okay, that's fine. That's just an issue with Foundry being a bitch. I can fix that. These guys have nothing in initiative. So.
I would suggest you stop being a bitch.
Fight me, a wanker. Alright. Kicking off the top then, I would like... Sean, please tell me what stage of initiative you're going into.
I'm trying to figure out what is slow, what is fast.
So slow actions is stuff like firing a... fast action to fire a gun, slow action to reload.
Second page on that reference sheet, Sean.
Ah yes, thank you.
Movement is also a fast action. The Decretio stage does not let you move.
It's so hard DMing.
Can I kick him? Is it a hate crime? Can I kick him?
No, you can't kick me because it is a hate crime. But you'll do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go prepared.
Prepatitio?
Preparatizio.
Prepatitio. Okay. Roll me 2d10. Did you take any bonuses to initiative?
Badgers.
2d10 it is.
I can't remember. I think I might have.
Alright.
I will.
I'll quickly check your character sheet. Effects. Might so I can for health faction. You have no extra dice in initiative. Checking your features, you are a forlorn hope survivor. You have muscle memory, which lets you reload. Level 3 sunken eyes. No, you don't have any bonuses to initiative.
So that's.
That's a success.
So roll me 2d10, and then in the modifier box, just give plus 100, so you're always at the top.
I assume INT is initiative. Oh no, wait. INT.
Yeah, but it's not working for some reason, so bear with, I guess. Foundry, you dick.
Fine.
Right, we should be back on. God, initiative just not working is so unfathomably annoying.
Plus 100, yeah?
Yeah, so that you're at the top of initiative no matter what. Alright. One of them gone.
I'll do a sanity roll ability check.
Just roll 2d10, mate. Easiest thing to do.
I can't see the chat box, so I can't do that.
Oh, of course, yeah. Hang on. Did the dice tray module help you? Back when there was like a little button to do this.
I don't recall.
Hang on. Reloading Foundry.
Tablet.
I'm quickly installing the dice tray module for you. So there's a little button that hopefully you can press. It's a good little module anyway.
I've used it before. Yeah, it is handy.
Sorry, guys.
Not
A professional stream. A professional stream.
A professional failing.
Yes. Shut the fuck up.
We
But yes.
failed professionally.
God, we're good at failing.
I mean, we were born, weren't we?
Honestly, based.
I still like the theory that we are technically space orcs.
That's the plan. If as offered, if we ever do a campaign in the Honky Tonk universe, humans being space orcs is a massive, it's a thing.
I'm not over Shag Smack. Stop saying orcs.
Orcs, I'm sorry.
I will fucking knife you in this campaign and fuck off.
Jesus.
Don't worry, Liam, I'm also upset too.
What tab is the dice roller?
Say again, Sean?
Which of the is it the top, the little man thing that is meant to have the dice roller? Yes.
The speech bubbles. Would you like me just to roll you 2d10? And so you can find it. It should be on the right hand side of your screen.
Yeah, it's under the chat box probably for me.
Alright, rolling it.
Sorry.
Why is that private? Sean with 112. What an initiative.
180.
That's Liam. Hunga Bunga, there you are. Okay, Liam, what stage of initiative are you going into?
You see, on this occasion, because you so politely named all of your statuses under Latin, we are going to Cades.
Into Cades, just a flat 2d10 then. With any modifiers to initiative that you have. In your case, none from the dice, and I don't think you have any features. One of you definitely did take something in your initiative, but I can't remember.
Probably Charles.
One of you took specializations with it. Oh.
That was
Could have been Charles, or it could have been one of the children.
definitely wasn't me.
Strange.
It must have been Charles's character before Charles.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it should have been.
Oh dear, God, that's burning my throat. It's like Liam all over again.
Jeez.
14, very good. A quick little look at Charles's character sheet. Wasn't Charles? Interesting. Okay, we've got a 14 from you, Liam. Again, this is new system syndrome. As we get more confident, all of this gets a lot quicker, doesn't it? Because you'll just go, Prepper Peticio, 14, please. You know. Right, I'm going to put the Tenebrae into the fast action one as well. Pardon me.
No.
Nice. 113 for him. Okay, that brings us to Wobby. What stage?
Fucking Caesar salad, what was it called? Katie's.
The formidable Caesar salad stage. You gotta respect it.
Costello's could never.
Fuck's sake. Okay, roll me 2d10. I don't believe you have any benefits to your initiative, do you?
No, I believe my fucking initiative has a 0. Yes. So I just roll any then. That's a 10 stat, right?
Don't forget, guys, adrenaline is always an option.
I think I only put in things to endurance, so
Yeah, you just put everything into fucking endurance, mate.
yeah, let's do a sanity check to roll
Filth.
10s.
Yeah, that's fine. He's mad. Alright, that's a 7. You love to see it.
How the fuck did someone get plus 100?
So the people going into Prepeticio, which is the first... So initiatives resolve themselves in the 3 blocks, and then whatever stage you are in that block. So the person could roll the highest initiative, but if they're in Decrescio, they will go last, you see?
Okay.
So I'm using plus 100, no modifier, minus 100 to represent the different types. Lady Isolde Marianne. What's that meme, Liam? Lady Isolde Marianne.
You've made it quite clear you're the DM.
Yeah, but there's that meme. What is it? The fucking the Duke of Cadavar or something.
Ah, you mean the orange freeze mechanic then at least cut it.
That's the one. Lady Isolde Marianne. Fuck it. And
Bit of a mouthful.
it is rather. And last but not least, Jesus. Last but not least, Colleen. Thank you, honey. Levy.
I'm going to go in the stalwart phase.
The fucking what? Decrescio. Oh, Stalwart. Yes, Stalwart phase. I'm with you. Yep. The Decrescio. Cool. Colleen planning on fucking hunkering down. Lady War, Mr. Bond. Alright, roll me 2d10 minus 100, Colleen.
Somehow I'm going to get a -0.
Well, hopefully it will put you at a negative, because then we can, you know, do the initiative.
-100.
So like I say, this will get a lot quicker as we go. This is just sort of, again, learning shit anyway. Minus 85, Kaleem. Excellent.
Marvelous.
There we go. Cool. So, kicking us off at the top of initiative as this combat breaks out. Threat level has reached up. Lightning strikes. Actually, I'm going to just quickly put her in as well. Liam's character. I may as well play it. I'm going to roll her into the same as Kaleem. The minus 100 one. Minus 83, going slightly before you, Kaleem. So, lightning bolts strike across the open courtyard. As you are running forwards, you should get your heads down. You see figures pushing out of the crowd, holding antiquated Fulgur shots, red bandanas over their faces. Over on this stand, Liam and Sean, you see the salesman you were talking to. The guy, the contest you guys were doing, grabs his actual spark shot from behind the counter and pulls a red bandana up over his face. And he goes, "For the centre men and those who came before, kill the foreigners." And I would like all of you to please roll me courage checks. The DN, hang on, I'm going to do this legitimately. Defiance of Fear. Unga bunga unga boo. Okay, it's just the one. The DN for this, I'm going to say, is just a solid 12.
Saving throw or check?
Check. Always ability check. Saving throws will break the system. Don't forget you guys have potentially the use of adrenaline if you wish to use it.
Get fucked. How about that?
Glug holds his nerve. Christopher's going to fucking panic. Need the rest of you? I will roll for Aurora. 'Tis only fair.
Okay, can't do the pop out thing. Alright, that's fine.
Got a fail from Aurora.
Sorry, having tech. Aha, I think. Yeah. Cool. What was it again? Sorry.
Courage check, please. TN 12. You are not heroes. You are in an avalanche of muscle and screaming civilians, and you are being swept up in this storm. Fucking fair play, Bastion. Bastion is fine with this. Okay, everyone rolled? Kaleem, just yourself, I think.
What did I roll?
17. Damn nice roll.
Fair enough. I need to restart the fucking thing.
And then 18 from the kid. So as this sort of happens, there's a surge of activity as Perseus, you see Lady Isolde trying to protect you, and she goes, "Stay behind me, Perseus! Gee, by the gods!" And she ducks as a lightning bolt skims over her head, and behind you, this civilian who's like pushing past you takes the lightning to the chest, and as his lungs are ignited, and he collapses dead onto the ground. Perseus, you shake and you, but you're able to hold it together. Bastion, you've seen the opening of fights before. You immediately reach for your gun. Training begins to kick in. Glug. I am rolling a fear check for you. I'm going to make it private. So what this will be is a D8, I believe it, a D10, plus the current threat level. What's that again? No, another bot. Plus the current threat level, plus the current fear on your character. So this is this roll plus 2 for your fear, plus the threat level of 3. So it's plus 5. D8 plus 5. Can you see that, Liam?
12.
All right, panic result. Liam, your hands begin to shake as you realize that you are not prepared. You are surrounded by enemies. You are going to suffer decay 2 to all agility, might, dueling, and wisdom until you pass another courage check and stop panicking.
But what's the point in the first courage check then?
To see if you fail to roll the panic result. So you failed DN 12. Oh no, you passed 13. Sorry, Liam, you're completely fine. Live your best life. Sorry, I didn't see you fail. I thought you failed. Well, okay.
I passed. This homo passed the check.
Okay. However, you do all immediately hear a scream as a noblewoman panics and sort of bolts. Everyone who can draw line of sight to her, which is Perseus and Lady Isolde. Where even is Liam? Sure, I was up there. Both increase their fear by 1. So, Kaleem, if you could up your fear by 1, please. So this Aurora snaps down to the ground, screaming in panic as the bolt goes over her head. Wobby, I need you to roll. Which I'll do. I have it short keyed. Hang on. Go on. You were gonna say?
No, I was just gonna ask what I was gonna roll.
Check
then, or?
Not a courage check. I'll tell you what. We'll do it manually. Roll me a D8 and add your fear level, which should at least be 2.
Yep.
So D8 and then the current threat level, which is 3. So a D8 plus 5. $11. Let me check the panic failure table. 11. Seeped in panic, your fear counter and all fear counters of friendly characters are in line of sight also increase by 1. So, Wobby, you can still act normally, but please describe as Christopher begins to get the shakes, and Sean, you can see him as well, so your fear increases by 1 as well.
I guess he would, like, start shaking in a way and, like, desperately grabbing his arms to make sure that thing doesn't happen.
As you sort of begin to bubble down, you see the lightning flaring and the bullets whizzing. You're sort of behind this building here, one of the loading bays, and you see the flashes in the windows as you sort of back up against the wall, and you look down at the back of your hands and the skin is bubbling. And as your skin bubbles, you clench your hand into fists, focusing, and as you do, the back of your neck begins to sprout teeth. Human teeth just falling from the bits of skin that decay. That's what you see, Bastion. And it unnerves you, shall we say. So both of you increase your fear by 1, please.
Wait. Huh.
So up to 3 for Wobby, and up to 3 for you as well, Sean. Alright, that is... Oh, go on.
Was it actually me who has the initiative things? Because
I'll check your character sheet, hang on.
I have 2 specializations for INI.
Well, that sounds like initiative. Yeah, spotting microaggression and surprise attacks. Yeah, you've got the initiative bonus. You have a D4 in initiative.
Fair enough.
Roll me a quick little D4. I'll add it to your score. It means you could actually go first.
Okay. Actually, could you roll that for me, please?
Yeah, of course. A 4, yeah, you're taking the top round, mate.
Sweet.
By 1. Okay. As this happens, as the whole Spiredocks ignites into chaos, we begin combat. Sean, you are up first.
Alright. I think what I should try and do is... like, calm the people I am with
Okay.
as best I can.
Absolutely. So what combat action are you taking?
Oh wait, no, can I? Because I only have fast actions available to me.
You do indeed. So you can dodge and parry. You can run. Why have I got 2 sets of fast actions? Fuck's sake, those are reactions. Bottom right, by the way, should be reactions, not fast actions. That's really... Why is that being... Ugh, so annoying.
Fast actions is top.
Fast actions, you can move, leap, take cover, sneak, aid another, which can help. Use special equipment, intimidate, manage stress, which allows you to scream, but will up the threat level, potentially. Push through, patch up, aimed shot, pop shot, which lets you move fire quickly.
So I don't... Would aid another count?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Okay.
It's not easy to reduce fear. It's meant to be an escalation.
Yeah. But I don't really need to reduce the fear. I just need to steer them through the current situation.
Okay, so you're going to give... what are you going to do then? So if you declare that you are helping Liam, whatever Liam does, he can choose to use your adept die instead of his own if it's better.
Yeah. I assume Liam is the worst off of us at the moment.
None of you are really worse off than each other.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, how many of you failed your courage checks? 2 of you, wasn't it? Aurora and Wobby. So I actually gained 2 vindication, fun fact.
Okay. So Aurora is the...
Was Charles's character, but I'm just running them as a player DM character at the moment.
Okay, cool. So I can disregard her, because I completely didn't realize she was a thing. So I'll try and help Wobby?
Okay. Just giving him the aid another?
Could I use my specialization? Empathy specialization for this?
What is your specialization?
Remember, we called it bedside manner, but remember how I described it.
Yeah, I'm fine with you using that if you want to. But what that will do is so you're trying to remove fear from Liam, is that right? Or to help him over... What are you trying to do? Because we've got all these combat actions, they're the ones we're using.
Yeah, sorry. I'm basically trying to help him kind of steer through the crowd by kind of just talking to him, reassuring him and stuff like that, you know?
Okay.
Kind of giving him an anchor point, really, to kind of, like, sort of distract himself a bit.
Okay.
I'm really bad at explaining this, sorry.
So we're giving the aid another action, is the main thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So what that will do is when Liam takes his turn, if he takes an action, he can choose to use your dice instead of his own, if he wishes.
Okay.
That's one of your fast actions. What's the next?
I think movement is probably the best option.
So you have 2 movement stats. You'll see speed and swim. It's not swim, it's sprint. 25 meters is your jogging speed. You can move that and act normally. 35 is your sprint, which means you suffer, I think it's decay 1 on everything, if you sprint.
Well, I want to stick with the group, so I think just move...
Yeah, decay 1.
Yeah. Well, like, if they sprint, then I can sprint after them, but I think kind of lead off in a kind of slow and controlled manner is probably the...
Okay. So just move your base movement then.
With this situation. Yeah. I think slow and steady it may not win the race, but it will hopefully get us out of this situation alive.
Okay.
So which way am I trying to go?
To the ship.
Assume... So out that direction.
Big old airship.
Yeah. So head right
Yeah,
is the way, yes?
seems to be.
Still getting used to this whole...
That's okay. 25 meters. If you just go straight, that's 10 to there. Oh,
Yeah.
10 to there.
Sorry.
Yeah. 10 there.
Okay.
And then you go 1 up. So 11. 25 gets you to there.
Okay.
So breaking out, you sort of offer Liam some help, though, and then sort of immediately sprint away. So whatever Liam does, I guess you somehow you're going to help. That's a-okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of giving him something to focus on, so he can kind of just follow in as I kind of lead to where we need to go in a semi-calm manner, you know?
Sounds good.
Rather
Okay.
than kind of... Sorry. Rather than trying to focus on everything, if he focuses on me, it will be a lot more manageable for him
Yeah,
to
definitely.
survive.
All right. So as that is happening, the Equilibrati, this terrorist group, Liam, you see this guy who was only seconds ago, handing you like ice cream out to children and chatting and being friendly, reaches into his coat, brings out a sword, and as a civilian runs past, carves into the side of him with the sword. Capital fuck! So 2d10 plus d2. Rolling normally. Fickle. Why? Oh, that's fine. He's not going to faint. He's not in a duel. Failed to hit. It slashes across the civilian's ribs, and he, but is not able to hit. That is going to bring us to the Greymillion Tenebrae. This ghostly-like figure with the bird mask observes the scene. And I'm going to roll a little perception check for him. A little senses check, if you will. Okay. Kaleem, as the Tenebrae is moving through the crowd, even the terrorists... are you there? Oh, there you are, cool. Even the terrorists are parting for him slightly, but the head turns, and you swear he's looking straight at you. He is going to take his fast action to move, which is... he's going to sprint, and he's going to move twice. So that's 70 meters. He just paces it, and he's going to get to here, and he gets blocked by the crowd, and he's sort of looking around. What do you want to do, Kaleem? I'll allow a reflex.
And I took the creature.
Decrescio, yeah. As he arrives, he looks around. Where is the Somnomancer? Where is the Psychic? Make me just a little agility check for me, Kaleem. Just as like a proto-stealth roll.
Okay. I was going to say, can I use the hunker down?
Yeah, absolutely. But that will be in your turn.
Yeah, but. So I need
This is just to see, like, for me to spot, essentially.
Alright, got it.
Okay, 15. The Tenebrae looks around, the metal glinting off of the eye lenses of his mask. You can see he's holding on to like a knife at his belt, but... Where are you, Dreamweaver? And he starts searching through the crowd, pushing people out of the way as he tries to find his prey. Okay. The Equibrilati, this one also with a lot of fast actions, will move to here and take a pop shot at the Tenebrae. Which is, as I'm sure you can imagine, fucking brave. Because he is taking a pop shot as a fast action, he suffers decay 2, so his D6 goes down to a D2. I'm just going to do that. 8 fails to hit. The lightning bolt skims past the Tenebrae, who ducks under it, sees this Aquabrate, and brings out his knife. He's going to go gut him in his turn. For her part, Lady Isolde sees Perseus hiding, and she's going to use her fast action to move around, and she's going to use her slow action, Kaleem, if you will let her, to drag you away.
I just jump in her arms and carry
She literally drags you, and she pushes you under this... what's it called? Under this sort of carriage. Through the spokes of the wheel. She pushes you under the carriage, and she goes, "Stay down! When it's clear, make a break for the ship!" And she looks behind her at the Tenebrae, who's advancing on the terrorist, and goes, "I'll try and clear away." And she'll use the rest of her movement to run up here. That's her turn. Over to this Aquabrate, who is going to pop a shot at this Greymillion feudsman. I should roll a couple of the feudsmen. Hits. You will roll damage. Didn't overcharge. Fails to deal any damage to the feudsman, who will return fire as the shot goes over him. This feudsman goes, "For the smog!" Raises his rifle, boom, fires back a bolt of lightning straight into this Aquabrate. Get used to the sound of thunder lightning, by the way. I've described the battles of Mensolum as sounding like 4 having constipation.
Okay.
All of those have dealt damage, so -6. He is wearing a military uniform. I am going to take all of them on his armor, so he's nearly out of integrity on his armor. So the lightning bolt slams him into the chest, and you see this Aquabrate stagger back in pain as the feudsman, sort of smoking Predator gun, stares him down. That will bring us to the man, the myth, the legend, the lizard, Liam. Liam!
Hello. So I believe in KD's, correct me if I'm wrong, I get 2 slow action.
Cades is the generic one, so that gives you 1 fast, 1 slow, 1 reflex. Decrescio gives you 2 slow. If you wish to enter Decrescio, you haven't rolled any dice yet, we can change you to a -114. Or -86 to actually be correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you wanted to be in that stage, that's completely fine. At the end of each round of combat, by the way, guys, you can change your stage that you're in. There are indeed talents that interact with that. Okay, so in that case, it is not Liam's turn. It is nothing. It's not your turn. If you went into Decrescio, we're not at the Decrescio stage yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it works as a staggered thing. In which instance, Wobby, we're over to you. You are panicked because you failed a check. What this means, the condition, again, oh fuck, I forgot to fix the fucking conditions. Drowning, incapacitated, disease, yeah, the fucking D&D custom didn't... Oh no, it just didn't update the icons. How incredibly annoying. Panic, Wobby. means that at the start of your turn, you need to make a courage check, DC 12. If you fail, you roll on the fear table again instead of taking your usual turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like the alien system. Your characters can be shut down. I'm afraid that's a fail. Here we go. I'm afraid your fear has gone up again. So you're up to 4 now, fear levels. And I gain a point of vindication. Cannot perform actions in combat until they have reached cover or are in a safe space. Wobby, would you say you are behind cover or in a safe space?
I mean, I have a giant wall right next to me.
I was thinking that, and you've got no enemies.
Civilian right next to me.
I will say then that we'll count that as a fail, but at the end of your turn, you remove the panicked condition.
Cool.
As you breathe and you... Oh, okay. Oh, then you have to pass that courage check. Okay, so you lose the panic condition, but then you have to pass the courage. All is well. Okay, no big results yet on the panic table, but that's okay. We're getting there. Okay, that brings us... The idea is to have quite quick turns in combat. As you run forward, Sean, the Aquabrati goes, "Fucking capital! Look at him!" And is going to fire a shot at you.
Well, fuck him.
Oh, fuck you.
Could you kick me from the server and let me rejoin because
done.
the internet crashed and jumper.
Let me just check your... Do you have anything in agility? Bonuses to agility?
No.
No, that's fine. But you are wearing light armor, I believe? You are wearing a greatcoat?
Or something like that?
Which is a light armor, so you have an evasion class of 11, is what's important. You are hit, however, Bastion. Lightning bolt scores into the side of your sort of ribs as you're pushing through the crowd. Let's roll damage. It's only a Silks and Chuckle Punch. 2 damage to you. So, you take 2 damage, Sean. You can choose to either take them on your health, or take them on your armor and lower its integrity instead. Or divide them as you choose. Okay. So your integrity of your greatcoat goes down to 6 out of 8. So as you move, you dash as your lightning scorches through the greatcoat, but it's dispersed by the metal plating. He is in KDs, that was his slow action. As a fast action, he is then going to pot shot and shoot you again. But this time he minuses a d4 from it for the decay 2.
Fair enough.
It's a good roll, it's still a hit. Two more damage, Sean.
Again with the greatcoat.
Taking it on the greatcoat. The idea is you have that choice, you know, of generating fear, critical injury, drops. Okay, so you gain a point of fear as well for having dropped below your maximum hit points. So you're down to 4 on the greatcoat and 4 on the fear. Okay, that's the Aquabrati's turn. The next one.
Any hit points?
Oh no, you haven't dropped hit points. You've taken them all on the coat, haven't you? Yep. Yeah. Carry on. Live your best life. This guy's going to start killing civilians.
Yeah. Okay. No, I wasn't entirely sure if.
No, integrity is not health. It's yeah. That's a core difference. Holy crack-a-moly. The Aquabrati hits like a truck. Rolls damage. 4 points of damage. Overcharge. Doesn't even... this civilian in front of you, Sean, as you're pushing through the crowd, you see a young man, maybe 17, 18 years old, goes, "Greymill will never bend to terrorist bastards," and goes to reach inside his coat to grab a sword, and his head detonates, and the blood turns to vapor, so it looks like his neck is smouldering crimson, as a lightning bolt just takes him out. There's no heroes in this fucking world. Aurora in the Decrescio stage, she is panicked and is going to make a DN12 courage check. She passes, but for the sake of showing how it works, I am going to also declare that she's going to use a point of adrenaline and add 1d2 to that roll. Yes, it is a valid fucking dice roll, Foundry. Don't you gaslight me. Thank you.
Bob,
Yes?
it's not a valid dice roll.
Fuck off. So she gained a point of fear, but she ups her result to a 17. So she is back in the fight. Immediately, Aurora, you see this noblewoman, long claws, not like biological claws, but like metal talons, emerge from her gloves. And she reaches behind her and brings out an axe. The Bastionites amongst you would recognize a trench axe. And she is going to run. Oh no, she's slow. Fuck, slow. No, she can't do dick. 2 slow actions. Alright, I'm going to change that. Perseus, we're over to you.
Oh, I'm in the crucial phase, so I get 2 slow actions.
2 slow actions, precisely. Oh, I'm so retarded. It is a senses check. Initiative is not its own stat. It is a senses check. I will fix that on people. Don't worry. Carry on.
I'm going to... Can I use one of my slow actions to basically move, or is that a fast action?
It's a fast action, I'm afraid.
I see.
I'll double check the rulebook if you like, in case you can swap them across, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. In that case, I'm going to scan for movement. If there's any hidden foes in case they are, like, snooping around.
Yeah, no, you may not use fast actions as slow. I've just double checked just in case. So you wanted to do a... What was it you were planning?
Could I do my slow action, do a withdraw and retreat? To move away without provoking a reflex attack.
Yeah, 100%. There's also scan for movement if you wanted to do that.
I'll do that one first.
Okay, go for it. So, as you're currently underneath this overturned cart where Lady Isolde has sort of pushed you, you do not provoke any reflex attacks as you move. However, you cannot move. Oh no, you do move away without provoking a... Yes, okay, yes, so that would allow you to move. So you have a speed of 25.
Sweet. I'm just rolling census check.
11. You were looking for hidden attackers, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. On an 11, Kalim, you can see that there is this scrum happening. People are running towards the shuttle to the Geldington, trying to get on board. As you sort of look into that crowd, your brain flashes of pain, desperation, people screaming, and then, I'm on. Not everyone flying to the Geldington is innocent. There are, what's the word? Wasps in the nest.
Okay. That's, ominous. So I'm going to gesture, as I move past, the lady, I'm going to point out to, this cart over here and gesture that I'm going to run towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Hunker down, in this case.
Yeah, absolutely. So you should be able to move. Just move as far as you can and then shift around, yeah?
Yeah.
So Perseus breaking out of cover, you sprint and scrabble, your mind flaring as voices surge into your psyche. They're there! Oh, the sentiment are fucking dead. Why do they even care? Did I eat my bagel this morning? Like, there's just hundreds of voices filling your brain. And as you do, one voice does catch you. Why are you running? And you see the Tenebrae's head watching you run. Why are you running?
Why are you running?
I don't want to see him.
And then you're going to make a hunker down, yeah?
I already did my 2 slow actions, so that's my turn.
Okay, so no hunker down.
No hunker down, no.
No hunker down, okay. You see how this is meant to be quite a quick combat system, just obviously we're learning it. But this is good. Liam, we are over to you, sir. You have the shopkeep who next to you who has just tried to skewer a civilian who's like backing up, sort of a maybe 20 to 30-year-old what's the species? Homo alvus. So one of the mass-produced crib-born women. Slightly bland features, but she's sort of backing up, and this guy's moving towards her with essentially equivalent of a machete.
Oh, that's so sad for him. I'm gonna bash him over the skull.
Okay, go for it. So target him, and then roll an attack with your trench axe. This would be dueling, I believe. Bladed, uses the dueling trait. Boot. Okay, so here's where it gets funky. Why did you have a D4 and a D6?
I don't know.
Oh, for the love of God, because it's including your might for melee when it shouldn't be. Why, Foundry, you bitch, are you doing that? Martial melee, base weapon, mastery, attack. No, it uses... Okay, we'll just fucking ignore whatever the might rolled. So your might stat, that's just D&D being a bitch, is a D6. So you ignore the D6, so you rolled a 10 to hit, because the D6 was a 5. So on a 10 to hit, I'm afraid that misses. You swing the axe, and at the last second, he ducks underneath the attack. Fucking pow to drop the N-word of Mensolum at you. Because you're a dragon, because you're a Kaiser Kitten, I don't get to say it often. So before you roll the attack roll, just something you can choose to do. Are you trained in traditional weapons?
How will one know?
You're from Bastion, yes you are. So you gain a bonus to using it. So you're dueling. Just going to remove it there. It needs to go up to a D6. So add a D2 to your attack. Roll a D6 in addition to your roll, because your enhance, you gain enhance 1 to the attack roll, so your D4 becomes a D6. Does that make sense?
Wouldn't that cotton onto the first attack as well?
Yes, it would. So I tell you what, just roll me a separate... Oh no, we can just take that first one, which is a 14, which would have hit. Don't stress, we'll do it in a second. Unga bunga unga boo. Check the weapon itself for its override skill to change it to dueling. Yeah, I do. It's because it's on the effect side of things, not the weapon. I had the wrong thing activated. It's my fault. So, roll an attack, and it will come up with 2d10 plus a d4. Just situational bonus. Type in 1d6. Sound good?
Yeah.
Please. Do it. 15. Okay, now we drop the D4, because obviously that was replaced, which goes to a 9, a 13. Still hits. Both have hit. You could have declared, Liam, a brutal strike. This is it. Weapons have different traits that you can use. So had you declared a brutal strike, you could have potentially caused them to...
We can't be teaching on a back pedal. What does brutal do?
Okay, so brutal strike, as it says in the weapon when it comes up in chat, before declaring an attack with the brutal strike trait, the attacker may force the opponent to make a might check with a DN equal to your 10 plus your might or dueling total, which would in your case be 16. If the might check is failed, the weapon's overwhelm die gain enhance 1. So basically it's easier for you to hurt them, but you didn't declare it.
Okay.
So next time. However, do roll damage twice, because that first attack would have hit.
I got nothing popping up for damage rolls.
It's on the same thing as the attack roll.
I only have attack popping up.
I can see it. It's definitely there. Hang on, let me snip for you.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at my actual inventory.
No. Use the chat where you can. Everything's tailored. Cool. So this is the first one. You're looking for 4s, and the second one. 4s re-rolling 1s. Oh, no, it's not even re-rolling 1s. That's the rapier. Okay, 4 points of damage. I'm going to take them on the coat, on the armor that he's wearing. So, Liam, as you step forward, he swings the machete. You parry it to the side. You get in close where your axe has the advantage, and you slam it straight into his coat. And there's a ragged, whipping cut as he staggers back, swinging the machete wildly. And you sort of torn a chunk out of the coat and ripped the red bandana away from his face. He spits at you. Scum! What do you care about this city? Nothing but a centre man propaganda piece. Fuck you!
Quit your talking and just die.
At the top of the screen, the Aquabrati sniper is going to move down. Oh no, he's got line of sight. He's not going to move at all. He is going to take a fast action. Oh, he's only got slow actions. Cock and balls. In that case, he is going to shoot twice at this Greymillion Fusesman, who, if he doesn't die, will allow to fire back. He is using a Predator Mark IV, and I'm going to overcharge it, so double damage at the cost of potentially blowing up. That's a hit. Double 10s as well. Fuck me, that's a crit. So crits mean you cannot spend armor to reduce the damage. Sound good?
Aye.
And a 12, both hit. This feudesman who goes, they're on the fucking rooftops! Oh, sorry, American. They're on the fucking rooftops! Rolling damage on both of those. And this is doubled. The crit kills him on its own. So you see this feudesman who calls out, they're on the rooftops, friends! And then there's a bolt of lightning that hits him through the neck and disintegrates the side of his neck. He's dead. Okay, that is going to be the end of turn 1. Thank you all for your patience. We're getting there. Does anyone wish to change their initiative order? Or their initiative stage?
I think...
Good question. If 2 fast actions, does that mean I can double my movements?
Yes. But you also double the decay you take if you sprint.
I might have to do that because I got 2 fear.
Yeah, you are scared.
I'll be fine with fucking Caesar salad.
Caesar salad.
Yep, I'm down for that. Caesar salad. I'm going with the Caesar salad.
Okay, so
Full on having an aneurysm because of you guys.
it's fine. So we don't change. We don't re-roll initiative. You just take the initiative you rolled and then go into another stage. The quick thinker talent lets you re-roll. So who was changing initiative type?
I think I will.
Okay, into what?
I think I will go middle tier.
Okay, so into Caesar salad, yeah.
Sure.
It's catching up.
It's fucking annoying, but if you can't beat him,
You know you can't beat my idiocy.
it's true. Okay, so 16 in KDs. Anyone else?
I will be as well.
Okay, going into
The
KDs or Prepeticio.
I'm gonna go with the Peppertis.
Okay.
Pepperoni.
Okay, so KDs is 1 slow, 1 fast, 1 reflex. Is that good?
Yeah, I'm going with
Cool, there we go. Anyone else? Any more for any more?
I'm good.
Okay. The one fighting Liam is going to go into KDs. sorry, not Cades, is going to go into Decresio, and the Tenebrae is going to drop into Cades. Alright, let's kick this back in. Down at the bottom, next to the Tenebrae, where he can't be fucking seen. This one great Aquabrati is going to... fuck me, he's actually got... he's going to fast actions. Unga, bunga, unga, boo. Ambush, set up, trap, use special equipment, sneak, push through. Okay, he's going to move and shoot. So he's going to go here, here, and then fire a shot at the Tenebrae. He hits. Fuck. Does the Tenebrae have any boosts? No, he is just human and very spooky. Holy crap. Just so you know, Sean, your next roll has a +3 modifier from Pat, which is huge in this system.
Ah, the luck of the Irish.
Fucking bastards are ganging up on me. Let's roll that damage.
Serves you right for being English, really.
I'm half Irish.
Doesn't count.
Yes,
You're
it
a
does.
race traitor. You were
No,
a
I'm
race traitor.
racist. There's a difference.
You're a race traitor to both sides.
Ooh, that Tenebrae took some damage. Tenebrae go sort of, and for a second, his distraction, his concentration fades, and Kaleem, in your head, still focusing on him, you hear, "I've got to find the Somnomancer. Can't let them escape." Alright, this Aquabrati at the top of the screen is going to go for Liam. Combat attack, he is going to use his fast action to aim. Because I'm a dick. So Liam, I need you to roll me a senses check.
Saving throw, right?
Just ability check, please, otherwise it will all break.
Saving throw, right?
Ability check. There's no such thing as saving throws in this system, you cock. Alright, and I'm going to use a point of adrenaline to give myself an additional d4 to this, but also up my fear. 19. Okay, so his senses beat yours, which means he gains enhance on the attack roll against you. That's how aimed attacks work. So he gets +1d4 and -1d2. Yes, there we go. Roll! Fuck, that's a 21 to hit. A 9 and a 7. Brutal.
Yeah, he hit.
He hit. Doesn't crit because it's not 10 above your evasion class. So you can use armor to reduce this. So that's 2 points of damage, Liam. Armor or health?
Health.
Okay, take it on the health. He steps in, sliding the blade forwards, cuts into the side of your chest, and you, as you draws blood. Your fear increases by 1, Liam, for having dropped below 100 hit points, 100% hit points. So your fear should go up to 3.
Bit rude.
Okay. Okay, that is his turn. That is bringing us to Lady Isolde Marianne Kalagar. She... What can she even do? Not a whole fucking lot. She is going to run to here, not knowing where Perseus is. fuck it, and she's just gonna run as fast as she can. And the centre sprinting forwards. Sean, we're over to you.
I think the sniper needs to go.
Okay.
So, where was he? He's
Top right. He's on this spire, like docking bay.
okay. So I can move and draw my weapon, I believe. I think store and draw weapons is a slow action. Please let me be right, because if I'm not, I fucked up my... Yes, it is a slow action.
Yeah, it's a slow to store weapons.
And draw.
Yeah.
So I will draw my pistol.
Yeah.
Thingy.
By the way, is the touch VTT thing working?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just awkward.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure it was working.
Yeah, no, it's grand.
Cool.
So I can move 25 towards him. So I assume that is like not crossable. Have to go around it.
What are you pinging? I can't see your... Yeah, no. No, you can leap over that. If it was not passable, I'd put a wall there.
Okay. So it's just...
It's just, yeah, that's just discarded rubble and barrels, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't actually impede my progress at all.
No, it doesn't.
So, actually, I haven't tried this yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've got 25 meters base movement.
Yeah. So I'd say if I move up to
Yeah.
where the dead guy is,
Yeah, about there.
maybe a bit further. Might as well get as close to him as I can, so I can move up and just fucking dome the cunt. Yeah. So.
Okay, so then you're gonna fire a shot. Is that right? That's a slow action.
I have to draw my weapon because I didn't draw it last turn, right?
Of course, got you. So sprinting forwards, you fumble with your pouch and able to pull out. I believe it's a rifle you've got. It's a chuckle punch, a Silkson pistol. You fumble with the holster and pull your pistol out. Any more for any more?
No, I believe that is
Alright.
everything I can do.
This acrobatic, I wish it would auto pan, it just never does. So annoying. This acrobatic is going to fire at Lady Isolde as she runs past him. We're in Cades, he will take a fast action to aim. $13 hits. Didn't declare overcharge. That's 6 damage to Lady Isolde. She's got 2 hit points left. You hear a scream, and Perseus, a flash goes through your mind as you see Lady Isolde stagger forwards, her shoulder having been slammed into by a bolt of lightning, and her skin blistering and boiling as pus dribbles down her shoulder blades. Fulgur shots are nasty fucking guns, guys. They fire like superheated air at people. And there's a bullet there too. Perseus, we are over to you. Sorry, Sean, you were saying?
I think I duplicated one of my perks.
Okay, no stress, I'll take a look. Let's let Kaleem do his turn.
Yeah, no worries.
All good?
Alright, I'm using my fast action.
Yes, you did.
To
Yeah.
basically get up to her.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a slow action rally.
Nice.
I'm going to use appeal to try and rally her to. Basically, I'm dragging her to try and attempt to drag her to the ship.
Okay, it's a flat DN 10 for me then.
I'm going to use courage on this one.
Yeah. This lets everyone who's suffering panic to reroll courage checks. 20. Okay, so Kaleem, please describe what Perseus does to rally people to the ship. This will allow Aurora and Isolde to both reroll courage, because Isolde certainly needs to fucking roll one for me.
He basically like taps on Lady Isolde
Mm-hmm.
to try and pull up, get her back up, and just point towards the ship. I'm trying to look at his inventory that makes some form of sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna throw like I don't know a bag of coin I picked up along the way on the ground and just say like that way. Just throw them towards the ship.
Okay, so as you sort of say that, she goes, "Thank you. If a kid can get through this, I guess I can." And gives you sort of a half grin. If you look in hang up, by the way, that's the formula for fear checks. Having been shot and dropped below 50% hit points, I am going to roll courage for her, but I will give her advantage, Kaleem, thanks to your action. Advantage is so good in this system. 4d10 picking the two highest. I'm going to set this, because she took a lot of damage, I am going to set the DN to 15. Afraid she only rolls a 10. It is rough, so she is panicking. So she will move, Kaleem, as per your... She'll get to there, as per your action. But she is panicking.
Could I like hold her hand and just drag along with?
Yeah, 100%. I'll do that. Caught in the headlights, you freeze in fear, losing your next slow action. Your fear counter... Kaleem, please increase your fear by 1 as well, please. So narratively, as you drag her forwards, Perseus, she's going, "No, I can't. It's water in my mouth, water in my eyes." And then she just sort of collapses by the boarding gangplank where you are and starts to just shake on the ground uncontrollably.
Yeah, I got more movement. I'm just bringing myself up to 25.
You can go if you wish, but I'm respecting the result of the fear on that one. I've allowed her to get this far, which is double her usual movement.
Damn. I'm trying to think. What can I do as my reflex? Is there anything for reflex?
There's a few things for reflex, but they're not easy.
I have an idea.
Gear on.
I'm gonna poke the Geldington guards. I get my ticket out. She +1. She me.
She had a ticket, if you remember. She was the one who was like being friendly to you guys and rooting for you to get tickets.
Yeah, I'm pointing at like she has a ticket.
One of the guards sort of looks at you and goes, "Right you are. Get her on the ship." Fires a shot somewhere towards one of the Acrobrati, and sort of steps to the side so that you guys can get on in your next turn. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the Tenebrae, who sees this scramble across the center. It's quite a cinematic scene as this crowd is surging towards the gangplank. A young boy is pulling a woman by the hand as her shoulder rips apart. The Tenebrae eyes snap forwards. "There's nowhere to run. Somnomancer, your dreams are my jurisdiction." And he is going to... Fuck, he's in Cades. He's going to move 6 to there. Also, "Your dreams is my jurisdiction" goes fucking hard. That is a good line. 8 to there. 9, 15, 12, 13, 2. Gets to there. And Kaleem, as you're scrambling up that boarding plank gangway towards the Geldington, he gets his last of his movement to there. And as his main action, he's going to fire a shot at you, Kaleem. Well, actually, I'm going to roll, see if it's you or Lady Isolde. No, it's you. My apologies.
But I'm a child.
He don't give a fuck. This is his objective, so I am going to burn a point of adrenaline and give him some fear in exchange for an extra d6 to the roll. That you guys can do that too, by the way. Don't forget, that is something all players can do. Alright, rolling. $25, Kaleem.
Yeah, that got me.
Is that over 10 of your evasion class?
14.
Then that is a crit, which means you cannot spend armor to negate the damage.
Ooh, dear.
Do you have your reflex still?
No, I used it to tell the guards.
That's not a reflex action. That's kind of like a free thing. I will allow you. Well, as in, like, that's a homebrew rule, isn't it? Me saying, like, oh, you get 6 seconds. This is a narrative system. I'm fine with her collapsing and you saying, as reflex actions go, there is the dodge one, which is an agility check against a ranged attack of 25 to beat.
Oh boy.
It's a hell of a roll, but it's your only chance of negating this damage. 25 to beat. There is salvation in the party resources, 3 of them to be exact.
I might need about 2 if that's right with everyone.
It's a d4 per point you use. You also have adrenaline, which lets you add an extra adept die to your roll. Yeah?
It's a D6.
Okay. So do you want to burn 2 points of adrenaline?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Pat has just redeemed a -3 to the attack against you. So it will now be a 22 to beat on the dice.
Alright, so that's 2d6.
So one of the d6 will already be taken into account because it will be your stat.
Mind if I take 1 point of salvation, everyone?
Okay, for a d4.
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
1d4. Alright.
Hey, this combat system is actually kind of fucking tense. It's happening, guys. It's working. What do we roll? It's not come up for me.
24.
24. Thanks to Pat's -3. That succeeds. Kaleem, please describe as the last possible moment you see this lightning bolt snake through the crowd. Voices fill your mind. The Tenebrae is determined. You throw yourself to the side to dodge the roll. What's it look like?
Perseus just like, it's like a spidey sense, and he just kind of jumps, and you just kind of see this lightning serpent go above him.
This bolt of lightning breaks across the surface of the Geldington shuttle. You throw yourself to the ground where Isolde rolls to try and cover you, but just ends up bleeding on you. And at that moment, Kaleem, you hear a, "Yes, my fucking son!" And charging down the gangplank comes your father.
Oh, shoot him, please! No!
Who is going to enter initiative.
Shoot him!
Okay. At the end of that's the Tenebrae's turn. We come to your father's turn. He runs, leaps over you, Perseus, and goes, "Get fucking in line, boy! Didn't fucking teach you to be a fucking donkey, did I?"
Damn, I wish I used my reflex to bite him.
He reaches under his jacket and brings out a Rothson Road Rage, which is a type of sawn-off rifle. Essentially, it's like it's a shotgun, basically, but it's like like a slug shotgun. But it has a folding stock, so it's like the Forgotten Weapons meme with Ian McCullen, where he just brings it out of nowhere and snaps it into position, and fires at the Tenebrae and goes, "Fucking anointed by the god! Anoint this, you cunt! And fires the road rage. Seven misses. The Tenebrae just slips to the side and keeps advancing. That brings us to the Aquabrati down south. This one is going to stay still and aim and shoot at the Feudesman. Oof, that's a good hit. Ooh, that's a crit. A lot of crits. A lot of really unexpected crits. Wow. Okay, I'm giving myself a point of indication here. Because that terrorist just rolled maximum on everything. Max on his die. Everything. Okay, that will bring us to Christopher. Wobby, you're up. You are free to act.
Courage roll. Wasn't it the courage roll?
No, because we passed it at the end of your last turn. You are good to go.
Well, shit, I ain't complaining.
Go for it.
Make it up.
Ma didn't raise no puss. Okay, so moving up there.
Oh, that was a mistake.
As you sort of round the corner from the sort of holding house that you're at, Wobby, you can hear this fighting all around you. You're trying to sort of get into it to help, and as you round the corner, you see, I don't know if he's a friend, but certainly someone you're familiar with, Glutglog, who is currently in a fucking brawl with one of the terrorists. Both of them bloodied and fighting.
Well, I still have movements, so I can go up here.
Yeah. This is a pretty relaxed system, as I think hopefully you guys can tell. This is very much like, hopefully you can do the things you guys want to do, you know?
Yeah. I guess we'll see. So that would be a slow action then, if I'm correct. This was
Don't forget, by the way, guys, that a slow action is also charging. Is a slow action. It's a separate thing to making flat attacks.
Alright. Tail whip on the... Wait, who is he throwing hands with? The civilian or the fucking...
The terrorist. The Equilibrati.
Alright.
Their name translates to those who make things equal, but it's a fucking bitch to say. So do you want to count this as a charge, Wobby? Which means you move over half your jogging speed, and you gain enhanced 2 to the attack roll.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. This is teaching the system. So you're going to do a tail whip, target him, roll to attack, and enhanced 2. You go from. Do you have? Oh, you have nothing in dueling. You go from nothing to a D4. So an extra D4. And don't forget, if you want, you can always use adrenaline and rack up some more fear, but gain the.
So +2 and D4 on attack roll.
No, so no +2. You are gaining enhanced 2, which means you up your adept die by 2. So if you had a D6, it would go up to a D10. If you had a D2, it would go up to a D8, right? Oh, sorry, D6. In this case, you have no adept die, so it goes from 0 to a D2 to a D4. So it's 2D10 plus 1D4. What I was saying about adrenaline is that you can use adrenaline to roll an additional adept die, but at the cost of fear. That does hit, though. Roll damage.
What?
Double 6, nice. 4 points of damage. He has not got enough armor left. I'm going to take 3 on the armor, 1 on the health. You may also move him 1 meter, Wobby, for the whip. You can slap him.
Well, seeing as I slapped him, I'm going to send him back 1 square away from us.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, so Wobby, is it like a full-on tail? Please describe for Liam your character growing an appendage and coming to his aid.
I would say... Well, he didn't have his coat. Wait, okay, hold on.
You gave your coat to Kalim.
No, okay, so so my coat was given to fucking
Oh.
Yug over here.
Yes.
I didn't have a coat, but then the fucking after I got off the ice water, I got a coat from Lady.
She put a coat around your shoulders, yeah.
Alright, so I have a coat still.
Yes, you are wearing a coat.
That's
Man is not nude.
Well,
Shame.
the best way I can describe it without, with still sounding a bit weird, is basically Christopher running around the corner, and what looks like a suspicious third leg crawls out from behind
Liam, brace yourself.
as it snaps at the fucking red banana.
Finally, Wobby, you're playing the Wobbly Knobbly, the character from the D&D, you remember? The Beastmaster Ranger. The Beastmaster Ranger I made of your face as a D&D character, who had a massive 13-foot cock as his beast.
Oh yeah, because the fucking AI filter just kept making it.
The AI filter decided you were hot and had a massive cock.
Two things I'm not.
Lies. You're just hiding those boys from us, aren't you, Bobby? So Liam, as you see Christopher round the corner, this row of warts on his back burst, and from the pus, skin reknits, sinew becomes muscle, and a tail-like appendage whips out from his back, slams into the Aquilibrate, and sends him skidding backwards. Any roleplay between the two of you? Any words said? Again, I'm actually, because Colleen mentioned it earlier, I am going to, for this campaign, lift my rule on narrative, like, in combat. So, like, you can say as much as you like. Just make it cinematic. Make sense?
The history of the world.
Hello and welcome to Advanced Phonics.
Hello, welcome to my TED Talk. My name is Christopher.
No, but you know what I mean. Of like, I'm viewing it as like this system is designed to be cinematic. So you've come round, tail whip, slap, and then there's that moment as you and Liam are stood next to each other, breathing. Do with it what you wish.
I didn't require your assistance, but it is gratefully accepted.
Well,
Child.
It's a good thing I never asked for anything then.
Oh god, I forgot this fucking character's attitude.
Do all homeless children act like you?
Perhaps, maybe not. Maybe don't ask this question. It will only raise more. Oh, shall we adjourn to the Geldington?
Sure.
Fucking terrorist. Where the fuck do you think you're going? That's going to bring us to the next Aquabradate, who sees his friend being... Does he see his friend being attacked? Doesn't see who, but sees his friend go skidding back. Oh no. Sean ran straight past him. I've got to take a shot at Sean.
Fair.
I will aim. It's only fair. So that gives me enhance 1, so we got to a d8. Hello. Roll, please. There we go. God, I love that noise. That is a 10, just on a miss. Sean, a lightning bolt soars past your head as you start to line up a shot on this sniper. Alright, that's going to be their turn. Over to this Aquilibrate, who sees the 10 effects and will charge him. Hanger sword, enhanced. Why does he have 2d2s? It's because they're under the floorboards, aren't they? It's because of the fucking combat. It's meant to be dueling, not.
The attic.
It's because it's applying the might, which it shouldn't be doing, basically. There we go, that fixed it. He is charging, so he gets enhanced 2, so he gets an extra d6 on this. And minus 1 d2. $13 hits, unfortunately. But I'm rooting for the Tenebrae. 2 damage on the Tenebrae. Tenebrae down to 7 wounds remaining. As this guy runs into him and hacks a small sort of like sharpened lead pipe into the Tenebrae's leg. Which brings us to Aurora. Aurora, now thanks to Kaleem, who has rallied, is going to sprint her full... Well, she doesn't even need to move her full 35. 21 gets her to there. 25 gets her in contact with the Tenebrae, where she leaps on this guy, talons out, and she is going to declare this as a charge. Specializations, crippling strike. Here's a good way of showing you guys how specializations work. So she is going to make an attack with her trench axe. Because she is charging... 1 second, I just need to fix that. She gains plus... enhance 2 to the roll. You with me? So the D2 becomes a D6, right? D2, D4, D6. I am going to declare one of her specializations, which is crippling strike. So what that means is now, instead of rolling just a D6, I roll every dice up to a D6. So 1D2, 1D4, and 1D6. And on top of that, I'm going to burn a point of adrenaline to add another D6 to the roll at the cost of 1 fear. Does that make sense to everyone? It's a swingy system, but look at the amount of dice you get to roll.
0.
23 to hit. That is a crit. Oh, do not refund that resource. Roll damage, please. Two points of damage on the Aquilibrate, who he cannot negate that. As the axe embeds in his chest and she kicks him down to the ground. Fucking go down, you bastard boy. Master Tenefex, your quarry. When the Tenefex inclines, my thanks, ma'am. And she just sort of straddles this terrorist and starts hacking at him with the trench axe. Liam, that brings us to you.
Well, boy. I am going to brutalize this fucking little bastard bitch.
Do it. It's such a weird action economy where it's like it's hard to hit. There's an extra stage to wound. But these guys, the Aquilibrate, they have 5 health. They're not tough, you know?
Yeah.
Right, so...
Same as you guys. They are literally... There's no such thing as a human, like, NPC in this system. Everything is built as commoner feudsmen. Or vice versa, you know.
I need to make a might check.
You're going to do the brutal strike?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me... that forces me to make a might check against your total. So it's not your total that you rolled, it's your adept total. So what dice do you have in might? What is your bonus?
D6?
Just double check for me.
D6.
D6. So that makes your might adept total is a 6. So I need a 16 or better. Okay?
Is it? Because it's attacker dueling all might. There we go.
Yeah, dueling all might. I got an 8. So your overwhelm die, Liam, will gain enhance 1 when we come to it. Roll your attack. Do you wish to use adrenaline or anything like that?
Nah.
Okay. Playing cagey with the fear. Okay, so hit. Now roll damage. So it's 64, isn't it, for damage?
Yep.
Okay, I now need you, don't click damage, I need you to roll 66. And you're looking for 4 pluses.
6.
Yep, so just roll 66. Because you're looking for 4 pluses. Basically, you wound on a 4 plus on the overwhelm die unless you have the hatred talent, which makes you wound on a 3 plus.
It's reroll 1s.
No, it doesn't have reroll 1s. That's rapiers that get that. That's the fickle trait. You get brutal strike, which ups your d4s to d6s. So you've got 2 of them doing 1 damage apiece. So he drops. Ooh! Jesus. So he drops down to 2 hit points, Liam. as you slam your axe into him and he guts in pain, blood dripping. I'm going to make a fear check for him. DN's going to be 12. Courage check.
He failed.
You do fail. Let's roll a panic result. He is able to control himself, though, and not give in to the fear. Okay.
He can control himself and not give in to a fear where I'm going to hit him again.
Of course, you're in Cades, aren't you? Oh, sorry, Decrescio.
Yeah.
Do it again, then, motherfucker.
It's going to be another brutal swing.
Okay, I'll make another might check against your DN 16, wasn't it?
Dodge this.
Absolutely, 12 still fails. So Liam, roll your attack, and then obviously you get D6s, not D4s.
Ho, ho, ho. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. 4 more damage, Liam, for the first kill of the campaign. Actually, you know what? No, that is not how this works. We are not in D&D. I am going to... Oh no, he is an NPC, so he does just drop to 0. But Liam, he is down and on the ground. His blood seeps into the wooden planks beneath your feet. But he is not fully dead. He is coughing blood from the gut shot where you've torn open his stomach with a jagged trench blade. I just need to check on this. Is it a slow action to... Yes. I will allow a free slow action here, Liam, for the sake of teaching the system. Do you wish to kill this man?
Execute order 16.
Then I need you to roll me an empathy check. And you need to fail it. The TN is 11. You're not evil people.
Want to execute him.
But you're not a monster. You're not an evil person. It is not natural to murder people.
Where is empathy?
That's what the merciless trait is for. For those who want to build characters in the future.
Where is empathy, boy?
Emp. It's at the far end, top right.
Can't see it. I got spark at the end.
Make the character sheet slightly bigger.
How do I do that?
Stretch that. Like a used pussy. Oh, I made a fucking pussy joke to my boss earlier today. That was fucking funny.
I can't make it bigger. Oh, I can make it
bigger.
bigger.
Oh no, it was because one of the parents at the school I work at is pregnant again and has a lot of children. And I said, without thinking, good God, it must be like the Hindhead Tunnel down there. And thankfully, my boss thought that was hilarious. It could have gone one of two ways.
What was
Yeah.
The DN you needed to fail was 11 or less. So Liam, as you raise this axe above your head, you see this man who only a short amount of time ago was handing out toys to children, coughing blood on the ground. And you can theme it as you choose to let him die a slower death, but you're not going to give him an execution right now. You can try again in your next turn if you wish.
I will thematically just lower my axe and just declare, you've proven that you're not even worth the time to fight. Run.
The defeated condition just says that he can't. I think that is your turn, sir.
Yes, it is now.
Awesome sauce. First KO of the campaign. That brings us to the last Aquabrati, the sniper, who I'm going to make a senses check for him. The end's going to be 10. Yep, passes. Sean, he sees you lining up a shot on him, and he is going to... I'll count fast action for senses, so it's just a straight shot. Is 12. Does that hit?
believe so. I think you said mine was 11.
11. Yeah, it's half your agility plus 1 for soft armor. So that does hit. Rolling damage. I've not overcharged. I should have done. 4 points of damage to you, Sean. You can choose to spend them on your armor and completely destroy your greatcoat, or divide it between that and your health.
I think the greatcoat can die in a fire.
Okay, let's hope you don't go into any more combats before you can get it repaired. Your greatcoat shatters to pieces. The metal plating breaks as the shot slams into you, but you are still standing, Bastion. Alright. Top of initiative. Who wants to change their face?
I need to check something.
We all having fun? I really hope this is starting to make a bit more sense and come together as a system.
It is coming together. It was like when I first joined on fucking Wrath and Glory. Now
It isn't entirely. This is the first ever combat in this system. You know, we're all learning it. Though I wrote it. God have mercy.
Okay, so he's 20 feet away.
Indeed. I'm gonna go grab a piggy. Also, when did you guys want to take our break? 1:30? Or do you want to take it now? And what do you want to do?
when the sun rises
Well, like,
in the west and
now
sets
is
in the east.
Now
Jesus.
is a good enough time as any. 'cause
Start of the next round.
started new round, yeah.
Would you guys like to take our break then?
Yes, please.
Wobby's just fucking done. Bored. Okay. In that case, let us bob on the attack. Thank you, Pat. Okay, Pat and Novo, we will be right back. We'll take 15 minutes and come back at 20 to 10. Sound good, everyone?
Yep.
Alright. We'll be right back.
Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll rmind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold hat, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll rmind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold hat, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold hat, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold hat, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft-stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft-stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft-stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll rmind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft-stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man In a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll rmind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down. Take a step to the water's edge, hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man, in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft-stained coat with a drowned cold head. Cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the red, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft-stained coat with a drowned cold head. Cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll rmind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down the state. Down, 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 down. Burn with that soda anger.
There we go. Alright, we... Shut the fuck up, you Swede. Alright.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Aqua Liberati at the top of initiative is being ditched in the combat. So he is going to sprint twice, 70 meters. All the way up to here, and take 2 reflex attacks from the Tenebrae and Aurora. Misses the Tenebrae, who will shoot him in the knees. Hits. Six damage, fuck. We're gonna tank all of that on the uniform. And then he will finish his movement here. So one of the terrorists is gunning towards the boarding plank of the bridge of the ship, killing, just so you know. Alright, that brings us to the next Equibrati, who is up here. This is the one that Liam was fighting. He is going to stand, make a courage check. I'm going to make it DN 20 to not run. He fails, and he is going to leave. And just starts running away from the Spiredocks.
Throws axe.
As a reflex attack?
No, I don't get them. I get 2 slow actions, don't I?
Yeah, fair enough. And either way, you'd need to do the empathy check, because it'd be a coup de grace. But all is well. Alright,
Actually, it's called an Ebony Mori.
What?
Actually, it's
DVD.
an Ebony Mori.
Lady Isolde, staggering to her feet, still alive, just horrifically wounded. I need to find, how do I get rid of the bloodied condition? So annoying. I don't like it.
A bath.
No, it's one of these things where it automates when you go below 50% hit points, it applies the bloodied condition. And that's just really irritating to me. But I don't know why. She moves next to Perseus. Get inside! It's safe on the ship, get inside! And she is going to stand in front of Perseus and provide half cover to you, Kaleem. That's her turn. Bastion, we're over to you.
I'm going to aim and the shootings. That little scumbag.
Yeah.
I believe I'm in range. I have 4 specialization, but it's a long time for a long rest.
Yes, and you've already used... Oh no, you didn't use one, did you?
I did. I thought. Did I not?
No, you didn't in the end. You decided against it. The only specialization used so far is the one that I used as an example.
Ah, yeah.
I wouldn't do you like that, Sean. I wouldn't do that to you.
You might.
Yeah, 100% would. Alright. God, I miss the 3D maps, man. They wouldn't run.
I have a 3090 Ti. My GPU doesn't even miss it.
But is that a good thing? Huh?
Yeah.
Does that mean you could or couldn't run them?
It means I could, but even that screamed in pain.
Yeah.
My brother in Christ, I can run ray tracing with no problems, and it still screamed in pain. I don't know why.
It was just, oh man, but can you imagine this map in 3D with the different levels? Like, yeah, fucking Foundry. Alright.
I literally couldn't.
Oh no, it wasn't just you. Most people, Sean, couldn't run them. It was a significant problem.
My tablet struggles on 2D maps that are too large.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Anyway, I'm going to
shoot him! Shoot him! Okay, so you are going for the leg shot.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll the attack with the chuckle punch. What is the range on a chuckle punch?
50 feet, I think.
50 feet. Okay, you are within range. You're fine. So basically, if you are, you're actually within. It should be meters. 50 meters. If you're outside of that, you can still attempt the shot. You just get disadvantage. If you are within half, you gain. Oh, it's either advantage or. Hang on. If it's advantage, that's huge. I just need to double check. I'm scrolling through the rulebook right now. My apologies. Come on. Come on, little rulebook.
Oh. Shit. I could have drawn my weapon as a fast action last.
Do you have a thing for it?
It's a sidearm. It's part of the thing.
Ah, sidearm type, yes. Sorry. I know I wrote the system, doesn't mean I know shit.
It's a lot of shit to remember.
It is. It really is. Yeah, sidearms can be drawn. That's what makes carbines so good. God damn it. Sorry. Where is range? Come on. Okay, just roll for now. If you should have had advantage, I will give you advantage on something else later. Sound good?
Sure. Right, so... Why did you do that? Aha. Attack mode. I was meant to add stuff to it, I think.
That's okay.
Fuck it.
So you were using your specialization, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay, so what we do, first things first, if I could get your character sheet to open. Character sheet? Open sesame. Open sesame. That's a good character sheet. Is we click on it just to make sure that it spends it. Because you only get, it applies to all of them. So it's taking it from leg shot, but it also takes it from blinding shot. Because it's by, you get 2 per slot, remember?
Oh, I thought it was like 2 for everything?
No. So you get 2 specializations per skill per long rest. So if you've got 4 in endurance like Wobby, that's awesome. However, you can only use 2 of them, but you've got shit tons of options, basically.
Okay.
It's a bit funky. I appreciate that. Now, you had a D4, didn't you?
Yes.
So now you need to roll a D2 as well. Because specialization is all of the dice in addition.
Yeah, could you roll me a D2, please?
Yeah, 1 second. So that brings you to a 20. Okay. That certainly hits, but isn't a crit, so roll damage.
Okay. Right, how do I do the damage?
So it should just be on the same drop down as when you triggered the attack. Armor piercing, spark shot, sidearm, silksome. That is fine. Cool.
Yeah, no, it's
Same as Liam earlier. I can see it. It should definitely be there.
no after.
Here, range. By the way, I've just found the range thing.
Yeah.
See, it's only just 500 meters. It means that 5 time again. Okay, so you would gain enhance 1, Sean. So because you're within half range, within 25 meters, your D4 would have gone to a D6, and you would have rolled a D2 and a D4. So I'll roll you an additional D4, because you did max out that 4. So that...
D6?
Yeah, I'm rolling the... Okay, actually, yeah, that makes more sense. Hang on. I was doing it because brain was being linear, but actually that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so worst result. So you would have got a 22, so still not a crit, I'm afraid. Oh no, it is a crit. 12 is the AC. Okay. So if you scroll up in the chat, the Silks and Chuckle Punch should have a tab for damage.
No, under the dicing, next to the number, it has just an arrow which shows me the...
I'm talking in the chat, in the actual game chat.
Oh, right, it was above that. Sorry, my apologies.
Is that alright? This is the way it comes up in the chat, and you have to use it like a menu in there. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was looking for the roll damage.
Got you. No, that sadly is a bit of a... It doesn't work quite like that.
So critical hit, yes?
So it's a crit. Don't click crit though. All that means is that I cannot spend armor or integrity to negate the damage. Oh. 2 things we never click in this is saving throws and crits. Okay, 1 damage, nice. Goes straight through, so you fire and then yeah, because you rolled 2d8 and one of them was a 4+, so you apply 1 damage.
Okay, right, cool.
Shot staggers him for a second, clutching his ribs as he sort of tries to duck behind cover.
Would it have been his leg?
True, actually, it would have been. He clutches his leg as he would have ducked behind cover. That good?
Sorry about that.
Not at all. Love it. Alright, that brings us to the next Aquabarati. Down here. There's sort of a fight happening in the center. There's people clearing up the top. He's going to go help the people up the top. Running up top, he turns, sees you, and is going to shoot Wobby.
Understandable. Have a great day.
I will. That is a hit. Let's roll damage. That is 1 damage, Robbie, which if you wish, you may declare against your ability to trickle feed all damage.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You have the expendable biology, so you need to keep a track of that if you want to use it. Have a quick little read of it and then decide. Basically, it means you don't take the damage now. At the start of each of your turns, you trickle feed the damage instead. You turn it all into bleeding damage. It's the main thing your class gets to do, which is quite cool.
I'll just tank it for now.
Alright. Do you want to take it on the armor, your mantle, or do you want to take it on your actual health?
Actual health.
Okay. Health goes down by 1, fear goes up by 1. Nice. Okay, that's going to bring us to Perseus. Kaleem, we are over to you, bud.
Well, I am going to basically, well, I'm in the casino, so I have a fast, slow, and a reflex.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and pull Lady.
Okay.
Lady
Isolde. Yep.
Isolde into the ship.
Okay, so half your movement down to 12. Unless you sprint, you're cool. Which will get you in the ship, to be fair.
I'm gonna half my movement to 12. Unless 12 gets me into the ship. If not,
It will get you in the ship. As you enter into the ship, this is what you see, obviously minus the tokens who are still outside. But you can see there's guards secure entering the Grand Atratium. You can see a sort of noble woman with a long revolver aimed at the door as you enter. Next to her is a clothed slizzle lizard that she has on a long, thin rope. This is basically the Grand Atratium. This is the entrance halls. This is where you would be.
Could I give one of the guards some money and tell him that the big fat man is a mean man? Don't let him on board.
You could tell. What do you actually say? I feel like you're in the middle of a terrorist attack. What do you say?
Mean man, and I point towards my dad. Mean man.
Who's currently fighting a terrorist?
He's mean. Don't let him on board, please.
Make an appeal check, DN 10.
I need this. He cannot be on board.
Don't forget potential abilities that you have.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot.
It's okay. You did get the 10.
Yes.
The security goes, I can't deny passage to anyone who holds a ticket, but we'll have him searched before he comes on board. Thanks, son. And goes to move forwards.
I'm just gonna hang out with the lady.
Okay, it's sold. Which they're not actually there. But you find Isolde slumped against the wall, sort of shaking. That thing was coming for us. And she sort of just takes you by the head and sort of brings you into her chest and like holds you. Okay. Oh, are we okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay, you are Kaleem. You are out of combat if you would like to be, or you can go back outside and try and help.
No,
You're cool.
I'll combat. I'm gonna stay safe, thank you.
Are you okay? Because it does mean potentially sitting out a bit of the session.
That's fine.
But you are completely safe and in a safe zone, so you will start to regenerate health as well, which is always nice.
Hell yes. So lads, I'm safe and sound.
The kid is safe. No bad thing. Again, this is an RP that's all about narrative. Makes sense to me.
Throws grenade at the Geldington.
Open fire.
Fireball.
That's the one class I haven't written yet, is Somnomancers. Because it's gonna be hard to write that one properly. The Tenebrae goes, damn! Oh, shit. And is going to turn to this terrorist and goes, I suppose I'm just gonna have to vent on you, and brings out a flail. Think Witch King of Angmar, spiked ball on chain, This is the Tenebrae equivalent of a police baton, and is just going to start beating this man into the ground with it. Don't fuck with a pissed off Tenebrae. These guys are scary. He is not wearing reinforced armor. Okay, 3 points of damage. That kills him. And I will make a coup de grace, which he makes at disadvantage. Why did he roll so many dice? Oh, because disadvantage. He fails. So you all hear this sickening crunch as the Tenebrae's flail slams into this guy's knee, breaking it in. He wraps the chain around the foot, drags the screaming Brati across the floor where the hip pops, and then places his steel-toe boot into the man's mouth and stamps, breaking the jaw and the face into the ground. He is...
What?
Pops out. He drags him by the broken leg across the ground.
So I was like, bro,
Bang.
What kind of diss track are you running?
That is the Tenebrae's turn, which brings us to Eromin du Paraquet, who goes, "Get my fucking son on board! Keep him safe, I've got uses for him! Oh, you two, back me up!" And he just waddles into the nearest Aquabrati, grabs him by the face, and headbutts him into the ground. Fucking nails it! 2 damage. I'll take that. That's his military uniform gone. That is Kalim's dad's turn. Over to the Equabrati on the ground. He's going to move up and try and charge this feudsman. Eight misses. You, despite the charge. Okay. That's going to bring us to Wobby on Christopher. Oh, apparently he's dead. Whoops. There he is. He's back. He very brief brush with death there, Wobby. All is well. He lives! Wobby lives!
This is a shame. Well, let's see. I'm assuming I
depressing?
can't go over... I can't. I guess I'm guessing I can't go over this thing here.
No, that is too high to get over.
Got it. So... Wait, give me 7.5. Just give me 7 or some shit.
No.
Right, 6. I can work with that. Or I could use... Ah, see? God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna... You know what, fuck it, 7.5.
Yeah, you can do it in bursts. Like, technically, you can take your actions and turns at any point in your turn.
It does calculate them also.
Yeah, it does.
That's nice. Well, that Tenebrae looks mighty fine.
The Tenebrae's on your team, kinda. He's not a terrorist, at least. Don't piss him off. He just brutally murdered a man.
Well, you know who hasn't done that back in their time?
Wobby having fucking good doctor flashbacks with the mask and everything. Good times, good times.
I remember raping someone who wasn't supposed to be talking.
Jesus. Kalim, you alright there, buddy? Kalim's having flashbacks too.
Yes.
Fucking hunker down. That's slow action.
Yeah. Doubles your any benefit from cover, so we'll give you +2 to your evasion class.
+2, and because I did it first, could I then take cover as fast action?
Yes.
Cool.
No, fast action to move.
Ah.
Apologies, but you can still hunker down.
Perfect. Well, that's my turn.
Cool, I've put a little symbol on your thing to make a note. Alright, that's going to bring us to this Aquabrati, who is going to charge Wobby.
duck, dipshit.
All right, just for that. So you are in cover, and it is plus. It is heavy cover, so +3. So your evasion class goes from 11 to 14. I have got to change this music. This is fucking hard to listen to. Much better. So it is a 14 to hit you, Wobby. He is charging, so he gets +1 d4. He then minuses a d2. And I am going to declare adrenaline and give him another d4 with the adrenaline. However, his fear goes up to 4, and if he fails to hit you, he will make a courage check. '17 will hit. Apparently you have infinite AC. Interesting. Alright.
Hello.
Rolling down.
Those nat ones pay off.
Yeah. That is 1 steadfast point of damage. So 1 point of damage to you, Wobby. Armor or health?
Let's go armor.
Okay. Nice. Okay, that is his turn, sort of sprinting towards you. He slashes at you, but you don't even feel the wound. Aurora, in turn, goes, "Get away from him!" and charges across and fully, comes to back you up and will make a charge, an attack. So she gains d4. I'm going to adrenaline on her as well. Why not? '19 hits. Oof, but she fails to wound. No damage. Okay, Liam, we are over to you, sir.
Well, my good man, on this era of ear looking at other bitches, it is merely unfortunate that I see everyone's bum rushing for the Geldington.
That was the idea.
I'm gonna go and try and save more people. Charge
Got it. Okay, go for it.
and thwack.
And whack.
I'm declaring brutal in it.
Okay, so might against 16. Ooh, 10 and a 4 and a 1. Oh, that's a 15. Almost. So as you shoulder barge into him, he staggers back. You raise the axe. Because you have charged, you gain enhanced 2 to the attack. So instead of rolling your usual attack die, bonus die, it would be better by 2. So for you, that is a d4 goes up to a d8. So you can either do it under effects by turning it off and then turning it on again. Or, don't forget, by the way, Vindication and Salvation, guys, are a thing. Or you can just do -1 d4 plus 1 d8, is what I've been doing. Yep, thank you, music, for randomly just stopping. Alright, 13 just hits. Go for it. Roll damage. What can I use Vindication for again?
Roll damage because I need to roll 66. There we go.
Yep, of course, because of the might thing. Looking for 4 pluses. 1, 2 more points of damage. He as you carve into him. Now, how many points of Vindication do I have? 4. Ooh, who can I fuck with? Narratively, who doth I fuck with? No one yet. I might make Wobby do a courage check in a bit. Any more for your turn, Liam?
Yeah, I get a second attack in it, and it's going to be fucking brutal, innit? it?
Where's your second attack? Oh, wait. Second attack?
Second slow action, innit?
How did you move? Oh, charge. Nice. All good. Carry on. Second attack. Brutal. So might 16. Sorry, forgetting my own fucking rules. He fails, so you've got the bonus for swing. Bada.
Do I get the another enhanced on that for the second attack? I won't, will I?
No, because the charge was one of the attacks. Okay, no, I'm afraid it missed. This time he's able to parry you away, cutting you down. He goes, "Why are you fighting for a capital that doesn't even care?"
Why are you talking instead of fighting?
Oh, fucking pow. Alright. Over to the sniper Acrobrati, who is in a duel with Sean. He is going to... He is out... Cock. He is out of shots on his Predator, so I could... He is going to slow action reload and then slow action fire at you, Sean. Okay. Using both his slow actions. Alright. Let's roll it.
Fuck it up.
What is that to hit? A 9. He misses. Damn. I will say, however, I am going to spend free vindication. And Sean, I need you to roll me a courage check, please. DN 11.
Fuck.
That's what I get to do with vindication. I get to what a twist.
I don't think I have any upgrades to courage, so it's just 2d10.
I'm a 7. I'm afraid as that shot skims over your head, you feel yourself faltering. But you may just... Oh no, that's the Acrobrati. Hang on. On you. Caught in the headlights, I'm afraid you freeze in fear, Sean. Your next round, you've lost one of your slow actions, and your fear increases by 1.
Okay.
Up to 4. So you find yourself shaking, even though you've been trained, even though you're a son of the city of war. You are out in the open, and you have seen many, many colleagues die this way. Alright, back to the top of the round. The Acrobrati who is fighting Kalim's dad is gonna stab him. Which would suck because the man is plot relevant. Hits, strong hit. I need to up the damage, I think, on these weapons a little bit. It's 2 points of damage, down to 8 on Eramin de Paracat. Yeah, I definitely think I need to up the damage across the board a little bit. That's fine. Acrobrati, at the top, he is out of here and gone. He is bailing, the one that Liam fucked up. Bastion, we are over to you. You have no slow action, so just a fast and a reflex to use.
Who?
You.
Oh. It's
Oh.
I thought they acted already.
No, so the guy up top here, we're into a new round of combat. Oh, which means actually at the start of the combat, does anyone want to change their initiative?
No.
I'm tempted to go too slow.
So you get the slow. It's not a bad idea.
I was planning on going too slow and shooting him twice, but like...
Unfortunately, it'd just be once on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will update it. Minus 100 take away 16 is 84. Minus 84. Okay. Which means that actually it is the turn of this dickhead, who is in Cades and is going to charge Liam. Yeah, charge. We'll make it a slow action charge, fast action, aim for the head. So Liam, I need you to make me a senses check, please.
No.
Senses or dueling, your choice.
Dueling, it is.
Go for
I
it.
have bonuses in that.
Okay, so 13. The Acrobati is going to try and match you on that. 14. He wins. So as he moves forwards, he slips to the left, putting out a false foot. You go to guard, and he feints and moves in, going to attack you on your on your inside line. That's the feint property that he's using there. So he rolls the attack with advantage. Oh shit, with and enhance, but I forgot. Still hits either way.
He hit.
No damage though. It's rough. No damage, so he plunges the sword forward, but it skims off of your shoulder, dealing nothing to you.
Glock will just grip onto the sword, bring it up to his face whilst the little bloke is holding it, and manage to just swipe a middle finger on it.
Nice. The Tenefe goes, "Clear the way. I'm making it on that ship." And he's going to bring out his gun and shoot the terrorist in the back that's fighting Kalim's dad. I'm going to burn 1 point of vindication to give him a D4. And I'm going to burn adrenaline for a D6. His fear is up to 3 now. "17 hits, will take the damage. Oof, 6 damage. That's enough to one-shot him. The Aquilibrati blows, his back is blown out. Kalim, as your dad throws a right hook to try and catch this guy in the jaw, his hit never lands as the man's spine ruptures. His blood boils in the air. A thin trail of mortis cloud sizzles as it eats his flesh. And the Tenebrae is just going to move, runs past your dad and is moving towards the ship. Kalim, you can see him coming up the gangway. He doesn't get on the ship this turn though, he can get to there, but I would like to know what you're doing to prep.
Voiding my bowels would be one of them, but sadly...
That would count as the combat action to relieve stress. You can reduce your fear by shitting yourself or screaming.
I will go with that and just kind of scream outside and shit myself. But I would then use the knife and put my knife in the shit to be ready to stab him.
As you scream, people sort of look at you, but multiple people on the ship are, already fighting, already desperately defending the ship. One of them will turn and look towards you, this lady, Tiana, and she goes, "Boy, what is it? What is it, boy?"
Big, mean, bird person.
"What?" And she sees the Tenefex coming. "It's a Tenefex guard. A Tenebrae guard. They can be trusted. It's a friend, you understand?" "Pull yourself together, boy."
I point towards the evil fat man.
"Him?
Meanie.
Right. Is he one of the terrorists? Is he a Brati?" And you see like a lightning bolt skims off across the ship and she goes, "Damn it! Oh, Lord Montgomery, will you please find me ammunition?" And the little sizzle lizard goes, "Eh," and sprints off to find bullets. Alright. That will be back onto the docks. Eramin de Paraquet goes, "Right, that's my fucking job done," and runs onto the ship. 1 second, Kalim, because I know you had a thing for this. Kalim, you see your father thundering up the gangway, He is met by the Geldington security. I'm going to make some little private rolls here. Essentially intimidation versus resistance and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
17. Oh, they're not private. Strange. Oh, that one's private. Oh. So, Khalid, you can see your dad there rolled a 17, right? The Geldington security needed a 17 or higher to resist him, essentially. You rolled a 16, man. That's rough. So as your father pushes through the crowd, he goes, "You, how do you think you are? Out my way!" And the security man goes, "I'm afraid, sir, we've got a request that you stay where you are." "I'm a fucking ticket holder, you cunt. Get out the way." And the Geldington security sort of wavers slightly and goes, "Sir, I've been informed that you need to," and your father brings out his ticket and waves it in the guy's face and jabs his pudgy finger into his chest and goes, "Ticket holder," and shoves him out the way and moves onto the main hall. Kaleem, make a stealth. You've already moved. Make a stealth check for me. A sneak check. So entering stealth mode, Kaleem, is roll an agility check versus a DN of 10 plus his senses. He has nothing in senses, so it's a DN 10 agility check for me, bud. Kaleem?
Oh, I'm just looking at what else I can add on top of this roll.
Got you. Do you have any specializations? Hiding in terrain, I would allow.
Yes, I'm hiding in terrain.
I would allow that.
Is there anyone like, I don't know. This might be a really dumb thing. Quick question. Remember the Victorian dresses? You know, the massive.
Oh, 100%. I know what you're going for, and yes, that counts as hiding in terrain. I know this firsthand because that was done at my mother-in-law's wedding by my nephew Logan. I assume you're diving into the umbrella dress.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you are using your specialization. So chalk off one of your agility specializations. So both hiding in terrain and lock picking go down to 1, and then you have a D6 in agility. I am actually going to give you enhance 1 for using the dress, so that goes up to a D8. So what that means is with the specialization, you are rolling a 2d10 plus every dice up to a D8. So roll a check, which I believe will have a D6, and add in a D8, a D2, and a D4. And the D10 is 10, Kaleem, to hide from your father.
1d2, and what else is it? And
So it's everything up to a D8, but obviously a D6 is automatically on there, isn't it? So just add in the D8 as well.
and 1d4. God.
And a D4, that's what the specializations do. They basically give you a huge boost. 27, that's a point of salvation for the party because it's over 10 past the DN. And Kaleem, you slide back and hide behind Lady Isolde, who's not wearing like a full umbrella dress, but is wearing enough. Like, she's in a formal attire. She's not dressed for combat. So there's certainly enough of a bodice to be able to sort of, you're a small child to crouch behind. And you hear these thunderous footsteps of your father pushing through the crowd, a look of pure anger on his face. But he does not spot you, doesn't find you. And he goes, "If anyone is, he's a boy. Purple-eyed, looks a bit like me. He's not a ticket holder. He's not allowed to be on the ship, so bring him to me, would ya? But he goes and stands up on this sort of overlooking gantry and is clearly on the lookout for you, trying to spot you. I should do a light source kill him, so it's like a video game with the beam of light, like, you know, his vision.
As long as this person doesn't move, I am safe.
Lady Isolde's got you. She's solid. You know? She has gone out of her way to keep you alive.
Yes. That's my turn.
Alright, that is the middle of that. So let's go back to the combat. Okay. That does bring us to Christopher. Wobby, your light cover drops. Or your cover drops. What are you going to do?
Slow action to withdraw / retreat just to not provoke opportunity attack, right?
Yes. Pardon me.
Yes, so you just...
Okay. So you step back, slap away the attack, and sort of skid away.
I got a golden ticket.
You sort of pace towards the security guard. Are you a ticket holder? Fire a shot into the crowd.
Walking like with fucking glamour, he holds it in between his fingers.
The security sort of looks at you and goes, "You're a lucky one, you are. Go on, get on there, get safe, sir."
Righto.
Okay, that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, I will put you on the other map. Where is it? The greeting hall. Activate. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you're already on the map. So you limp onto the combat. The same security guard who just spoke with Kaliba's father goes, sir, are you one of them? Did you... Welcome aboard. Are you safe?
Indeed I am, and I got a golden ticket right
Oh,
here.
are you armed?
I have 2 arms.
Weapons, okay, just understand we're watching you. We're watching you.
Alright, I'm watching you too.
Good, everyone watch each other. Who knows where the Brati are? Okay. That will bring us back to here. To the next Equabrati, who will go for Aurora for an attack. Okay, it's rolling damage. Oh, it's a private still. Whoops. 1 point of damage to Aurora. She will tank it. No, she can't. She hasn't got any armor on. She will take it on damage. Okay, that brings us to her turn. She is going to... Unga bunga unga boo. I'm going to do a great big poo. What does she have? She is a zealot. She can red mist as a choice. She's just going to try and rip his eyes out.
Seems fair.
I think so. It's... Nice, 2 damage. Okay, and that'll bring us to Sean on Bastion.
I have a reaction and a...
One slow action.
reaction. Yeah, so I will just shoot the fucker. It's an inventory. Look.
Okay. He's stabbed. Thank you for that, Nova. I'll apply it. Yep, so 15 hits, roll damage. That's not
Okay.
come up for some reason. That's very annoying. Oh, because it wasn't targeting. Oh, no, it's there. Okay. Another point of damage. He's behind quite a bit of cover, and your shots keep skimming him, but he is slowly going down, this Aquabrati. Okay, any more for your turn, Sean?
I don't think I have anything
Nope.
but a reaction, I think. Because I lost
Okay.
a full action.
Yeah, but that is now gone. That's your panic condition gone. Liam, we are over to you.
Yeah, boy. Guess what we're gonna do?
2 slow actions are yours to command, sir.
Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna brutalize a man. Like, oh my god. It is going to be a brutal attack, my good man.
Nice.
Make your might checks.
No.
Do it.
It's not a bad roll. Passes.
So it's just a normal
So
attack.
normal.
Failure.
Unlucky. So you swing again, but this time he's ready for you and he catches the blow.
The second attack shall also be brutal.
Okay, making the might roll. Fails. This time you've got the bonus.
There we go. And I hit him. Oh, you love to see it.
Jesus, that's a good roll. 4 go through at 2 damage apiece. Liam, he drops to the ground. Choking on blood. Make an empathy check for me. That's a failure. A cold hatred grips your heart. Do you wish to murder this man as he coughs on the ground? At your mercy.
Like, sue me, it's a good fucking one-liner. Glog would just look at the man. Do you fear death?
Come, shroud we come. To the shroud we return. Foul filth.
That's so great for him. I shall be the bigger person and show mercy. And go,
Choose not to execute.
I will
Okay.
just I will simply riposte with, you think so lowly, yet you know nothing of fighting or my kind.
He can't respond. His mouth is filling with blood.
Shame.
The sniper. The sniper onto Bastion. Shoot him! Slow action to reload. Slow action to fire. God, I love that sound. Hits. God, man, my dice have been shocking this game. That's 2 damage to you, Sean. Do you want to take that on the great? Oh, you can't. It's straight onto you.
Yep.
Okay, gain a point of fear and make a courage check for me. Because we have dropped. This is not this is a horror system. Fear, tension. That is the plan. So the courage DN, just a TN. I'm just gonna say 10 courage check for me, mate.
2 seconds, just adding another 1 to my fear.
Oh no, I've done that. You should be on 5. Sorry, that was automated. That should be okay.
No, it's 6 now. Fuck. I'll change it back. Cool. And courage check.
Okay. What we got? Exactly what you needed. Out of interest, what would you have rolled? How many hands? You would have dropped something. Interesting. But you keep yourself together, Bastion. You hold on. You've taken hits. The shock in your body is palpable, though. You can hear your heart. Boom, boom. At the edges of your vision, there's a flicker of silver fire. But you are trained to resist this. We go back to the top of initiative. Does anyone want to change rounds? Change initiative phases.
My shit's been working for me okay.
Middle.
Okay, into Cadus. Or
Yes.
Sean. Cades. Thank you. Forgetting my own fucking shit.
Looks like you only built the system, Bob.
I know, over the course of months, and I'm still building it. Okay, top of the round, the Aquabrati. The fuck is he? He's dead. So at top of the round, it's actually Sean. 2 turns, go.
So my fast action, I will reload.
Yeah. So hunkering down, you drop the bullet into the muzzle, tap 3 times on the ground. Lightning fills the geomancy chamber and you feel the whole weapon begin to hum. You pull back on the small lever that primes the sparking pin.
Reload.
Say again?
I fired twice, have I?
I'm not entirely sure. What are you firing with, your Predator or your pistol? Oh, you only have a pistol. I was describing a Predator. You should have 1 more shot left in it. So you can fire, then reload.
Okay. Yes, that's
Go for
the
it.
plan then. So I will Daka. More Daka.
Alright. Roll to hit. Let's do this. Hits. Roll damage. One more damage. Man, to be fair, your dice have been rough as well on 2d8, trying to get a 50-50 each time. It's been rough.
Does armor penetration, just because I hit him, reduce his, like...
So he is not using his armor anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the integrity of armor. What armor piercing does is it negates bulwark. Bulwark is what you get if you have a shield or some types of heavy plate armor. It will have like a bulwark token. I believe you actually have a ability that gives you bulwark.
Yes.
Yeah, trenched in if you choose to brace. And what that does is it forces successful overwhelm die to be re-rolled against you. So bulwark 1 overwhelm die has to be re-rolled. Basically makes it harder to hurt you.
Fair enough.
Still, this guy is looking rough to the point where I'm going to roll a courage check for him. But I am going to roll with advantage at DN 11 because there's quite literally nowhere for him to go.
Sucks to be him.
It does. So advantage because he's just going to have to fight his way out. He is in the fight for the long gun. That brings us to this one's turn against you, Liam. Fast action to aim, and then he's going to swing for you again. I've got no vindication, so I'm just going to roll it normally. Boring.
He's
18
fine.
hits. Oh, I should have fucking... Yeah, it doesn't matter, I still hit. Should have fainted. Oh my god, but I can't roll to wound! Rough, man!
Get fucked!
Yeah, it's rough. Even with the re-rolling ones on the side sword, because of, fucking fickle. Oh, man. The Tenebrae. The Tenebrae gets to here, and the two securities stand in his way. Very bravely, I'd like to add, considering this guy is, you know, a fucking Tenebrae. He sort of tilts his head slightly, and the two security go, I'm afraid, sir, you don't have jurisdiction on board the Geldington. You are not a member of staff, and you do not have jurisdiction under intercity law. The Tenebrae looks bemused at them and tries to push past, but they cross their rifles in front of him and slowly lower their bayonets. The Tenebrae's head tilts. You know what is on that ship.
It is my duty to see it slain. Step aside or face the consequences of your inaction.
And the security sort of push him back slowly with the bayonets. You don't have jurisdiction. If there's a criminal on the ship, we will handle it.
It is no criminal, children. There is a somnimancer, a dream walker. And if you do not allow me to perform my duties, you risk the damnation of everybody on board that vessel.
Even as you say, sir. It's our choice. We'll handle it from here.
Then the blessings of the Silver Horse be with you. For only death knows your names now.
And the Tenebrae sort of turns and steps away, and then looks onto the ship and shouts,
I will find you. I have your scent.
With that, the Tenebrae turns and just walks away. Out of the fight. And out of the Spiredocks. Doesn't care about the terrorist attack. That will bring us to the Aqua Liberate, who is currently dueling a feudsman. God, it's fun to roleplay a Tenebrae. Those guys are fucking Gestapo. Like...
So,
Some-
police agents, really.
I'm not commenting on that. But they are basically like the secret police of Greymill. You have the Grey Guard Templari, who are the, like, everyone loves them, everyone knows them, like the Swiss Guard sort of type. And then the Tenebrae are the secret police who hunt down Soulcracked. That's why everyone was fucking terrified of him when he showed up. Alright, that's going to bring us to this one. Alright, at this point, Liam, you are essentially... I'm going to actually end the combat and roll it just between you and this chap at the top. Same with you, Sean, yeah?
Cool.
So Liam and Sean, both of you make your attacks against your targets. Just for the sake of expediency here.
Fine. Make might rolls.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, you win.
Nice. The campaign? Nice.
Not that far.
Worth a try.
What's the
21 crit.
Is that 10 above the armor class? My dice is in the way. I'll tell you in a second. No, 21 is one short of a crit, I'm afraid. Soz.
2 damage on the first attack.
Nice. Down to 3.
No, that's not 16 damage, you ingrate. I already...
That's a 16 to hit.
There we go.
Another 2. He's down to 1 hit point remaining, the guy you're fighting. Sean, how's it gone for you?
I haven't rolled yet.
Alright, go for it.
Roll up, scroll up, and hit attack.
Yeah, do it again.
There. 13.
13 hits.
Cool.
Hey.
I'm going to shoot him again.
Yeah, fair. That's I wouldn't bother. He hits the ground. Well, he hits the ground. The lightning bursts out the side of his body as he crumples. Make me an empathy check, Sean. You have him in your sights. You could execute him right now, if you chose to. Reason I specify they need to be coup de grace is partly it's the rules, but also because coup de grace don't cost ammunition.
Yeah. Well, what I could do is walk up to the cunt, break his arm, and take his rifle.
You could.
That is kind of where I'm going.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Do I need to roll the empathy check?
No, because the empathy is to try and kill him, if you chose to.
Oh, no. No, I'd have no intention of killing him.
Then I will simply add a Predator 4 to your character sheet.
Thank you. I have no intention of killing him because I am 100% certain the dude is not getting help.
No, he is not. He will probably bleed out and die.
Oh, yeah. And why waste the ammunition or time? Just break his arm, take his rifle, and fuck off.
That's got a point.
He's not wrong at all. Okay, you take the rifle. It's pretty battered, but it is serviceable. And you move down and board the Geldington. Liam, just because he does have a few hit points left, I will roll his round of attacks against you. He was in Cades, so we're going to aim for the extra D4. I have no vindication, but adrenaline is definitely pumping, so I'm going to add that into the attack roll. 15.
Just a hit.
Rolling damage. Misses. He has not done any damage to you this entire time. That's my Warhammer 40k luck right there, kicking in. You know?
My turn?
I'm just going to say you. Roll it because it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, just mic check, please. Just fucking roll the mic check. And a fail, my good man.
Alright, roll with the bonuses.
Yeah, I hit it.
19, nice.
I win!
How many? 1, 2, 3, doing 1 damage each? 2 damage each? 2, I think.
Damage, I believe.
Dropping him down to 0. Make me an empathy check if you wish to finish him.
Oh. 2.
You may choose to execute him if you wish.
Glog will stare at him, raise his axe, and chop off his hand. And let that be a lesson towards you who would attack a civilian rather than attack a soldier. You fail.
Screams. And screams as the hand turns to a bloodied stump. And he looks up at you as he crumples it and goes, "There's more of us across the entire continent. We're everywhere. Capitals will burn."
Then tell your friends that on this occasion mercy was shown, where it could have been your head and not your hand.
Doesn't respond. And with that, the two of you push onto the ship. Lightning strikes around you as the last flailing shots from the, combat go wide. But the Greymillion interstate are beginning to arrive. The Greyguard Templars emerge, firing into the combatants. The crowd disperses. And as you begin sort of at the last second, Liam, you step up onto the loading ramp as you feel it shift underneath you. And you hear a voice going, "Cast away! Cast away!" And huge boarding pikes are shoved into the side of the Spiredock. And there's a three-man team push the entire shuttle away from the Spiredock. The chain goes taut, and with an echoing it crashes down where it is retracted into the side of the tower. The shuttle drifts away from the tower, away from the fight and the combat happening below it, towards this beautiful mansion in the sky. That is not to say there is not immediately rabble aboard the vessel. The Geldington security is checking everyone, left and right. You see this woman, Lady Miriam Misk, is pushed to the ground at gunpoint and searched aggressively for guns, knives, anything. A pair of security move over to you, Christopher, but you've already made your declaration. So instead they move towards you, Bastion, and go, "Where'd you get that rifle?"
Terrorist.
Make an appeal check.
Alright.
Love the honesty. Okay, 12. He goes, "Right, you are, spoils of war. Keep that thing close, yeah? I saw you fighting out there. Good man." And pats you on the shoulder. "Can you vouch for this lot?" And he gestures to, Glog and you guys who are sort of beginning to gather.
Yep. They were also fighting the terrorists.
I see.
I think the bigger lad chopped off someone's hand. I don't think he kept it as a spoil of war, though.
Liam, did you?
Served upon the front lines of the Bastion military.
Christ.
I would say the same. You're not taking it.
It's fine. I have nothing but respect for the great capital of Bastion, sir. Everyone here does. Just keep safe, yes, everyone? Let's make sure that we're all... while we get everything organised. And you can see, the security overwhelmed. These are paid security. They're not... This is not it for them. This is not their scene, as it were. But they begin searching everyone. And as the shuttle docks with the Geldington, that is where we will pick up next week. Sound good? You are, for now, safe. However, you know there are traitors on this ship. Kaleem saw them getting on here. There are Brati on this ship somewhere. And the Tenebrae did not find his target. He was chasing Kaleem down, so you know there is a Somnomancer on this ship as well. So to be straight, you may be out of the frying pan, my friends, but you are most certainly into the fire. And
To be
that...
fair,
Oh,
we
no.
do not know there are terrorists on board.
Not until Kaleem tells you.
Yeah, and I doubt he will.
He's a kid, he probably trusts... You're the only adults he trusts. Regardless, that is up to you guys to discuss. We will be back next week, I'm afraid. There is no session this Friday. Unfortunately, my sister has decided to get married. And apparently that's more important than Bob's job. So I've tried to get out of it. I've told her I don't believe in it as an institution, that I don't like the guy, all of this. But no luck. Actually, that's not true. I'd like to stress, Adrian, if you happen to ever watch this, I think you're great, and I'm glad you're a part of my sister's life. God knows she needs the help. We will be back next, and genuinely someone I'd be very proud to call brother. We will be back next Monday for Star Wars The Golden Chalice with two things. A new intro, potentially, and... if the fates have it and he is available, our new player character will be joining us. But that is all for next week. We have been Tattletales RPG, where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. Bye for now.
Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll rmind you it is. You've lost your way in the darkened bay. Don't you worry, stranger, he will drag you down to stay. Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cool dead hair. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel your heart, he'll remind you it is. You've lost Down, 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 down. Take a step to the water's edge. Hear the tide call back. Past the rocks, past the wreck, past the black. On a rolling wave comes a pale-eyed man in a soft stained coat with a drowned cold head, cold dead head. You can find your breath, he'll lend you his. You can feel